made to be lonely, 'cause I'm standing here with open arms. Oh, I just want somebody to hold me when I'm falling apart. When I'm falling apart. When I'm falling apart. All the shadows that I hide, wish that I could show them. Could you bring a little light and see where I've been broken? Not looking for you to fix me, just want someone to do this with me. Tired of keeping it inside, all these words unspoken. But each night I'm on my own, I'm closer to a breakdown. Tell me, 'cause I don't know, and I'm tired of being let down. My heart is getting heavy from hoping, and it's got a lot of battle scars. I kinda wish somebody had told me that this was gonna be so hard. And maybe I was meant to be lonely, 'cause I'm standing here with open arms. Oh, I just want somebody to hold me when I'm falling apart. When I'm falling apart. When I'm falling apart. When I'm falling apart. Constantly changing my mind, feels like I'm burning inside. Will it ever be different? Will we always be distant? 'Cause something that I need to tell you, maybe we can do this together. Grab my car, let's go for a ride, yeah. We don't need to try. 'Cause something that I need to tell you, maybe we can do this together. Grab my car, let's go for a ride, yeah. Thinking you will cry.
Gamers, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. What's good? Happy Sunday, selfish Sunday, mind you. I get to do what I want to do. Hello, hi, welcome. Thank you to anyone who came through with Morgan's raid. I appreciate all of you for supporting my incredible partner and, hanging out until I was ready to go live. But welcome, hi, hello gamer, yo, Shira, what up? Hello, hi everyone, welcome. I'm going to just be vibing with some palia tonight. I'm starting a little bit late, so just going to be chill. That's just what Selfish Sundays are for. So if you're here for the chill, then that's what I got to provide. Hello, hi, Bree, Bethy, hello, CJ, welcome, Mouse, what's good? Good to see you here. Rebecca, hello, Austin, yo, enjoy your food, man. Brookie, hello, hi, everyone. Anime Fangirl, what's up? Hello, Jacob, hello. Nice to have y'all here. Happy Mario Day. Oh my god, the Mario Marinara Man. Happy Mario Day to everyone who celebrates. I saw that they're working on another Mario film, which I'm kind of excited for. The first one was kind of stupid and fun. It didn't take itself too seriously, which was nice. Shira, hi again. Thank you to everyone who... What? Kate? You know, listen. It's a special community we got here. Ivy, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Yo, Pixel Pete, what's good? Good to see you here. Welcome. Alex Ruth, hello, hi, welcome, welcome. Sammy Iemi, hello, welcome to the stream as well. Hi, everyone joining on in. It's so nice to have y'all here joining. It's good to see ya. Welcome. If you have not seen the new lighting setup I got going here, thank you again to hashtag Elgato well, I mean, why did I do that before? Thank you to Elgato for making me a hashtag Elgato ambassador with dyslexia. But I have a new lighting setup, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to put that up on the screen now, and hopefully you like how I look. Pow, bam, look at that. Even lighting, finally. I got these panel key lights. I look HD. The frame rate of the camera actually looks the way it's supposed to because I have proper lighting that actually centers me in the middle of this, which is kind of dope. Slade, thank you for the 55 stream streak as well. Holy crap, I appreciate you a ton. Shark, good to see you here. Welcome as well. Holic Mama, hello, hi, welcome in. Welcome again. If any of you, Ren, what's good? Evie, hello to both of you. Hi. If any of you missed last night's stream, I got to make a really cool announcement. I'm about to sign the contract on it as well, and then I'll be given an official time frame on when I can actually announce things. But I got cast as my very first main character / player character / protagonist role in a small project. It's not the biggest AAA thing out there in the world, but hey, I'm starting somewhere, and it's my main character arc starting with this momentum, and that was pretty dope to get the news of yesterday. So sharing that here if you missed the Discord announcement or the announcement during last stream. But very cool stuff. It's been nice being able to actually have like a little bit of time to, you know, put like effort into doing voice acting again. 2023 freaking sucked for me, so I didn't get a lot of time to audition the way that I have in previous years. So this year I've done so many auditions and already getting a little bit of really good feedback from them, which is awesome. So very happy with that one. Started my main character arc. This is the year, 2024. I'm dragging us all up, kicking and screaming, regardless of what challenges are in the way, to create the best community environment, to create tons of success and achievements for me that I get to share with all of you, that you are directly responsible for, because your support helps get me these opportunities and gets me to these places. And again, as I've apologized for before, I'm sorry when it interferes with my stream schedule and things like that, but it's been wonderful putting some time into this thing that I love, that I've worked so many years on, and getting another like major role always feels good. It's always nice whenever I have one of these announcements to share. So thanks to all of you for rooting me on. Scattered Voice, thank you for the 5 stream streak as well. House of May, good to see you here, May. Did you get to talk to Damien about tattoo? I forgot to DM him. It's funny you asked, because I thought about that earlier today, and I was like, I should probably shoot a DM over to Damien and be like, hey, my chat told me about you getting tattoos based off your voice acting roles. Is it just for the swords, like the roles that have swords? Or is it for every role? Because I have a similar idea where I'm going to be, as you guys can see here, we changed it from cosplay and takus. Cosplay and otakus, because we got to get rid of the weebs as much as we can. But we got rid of that so that it says cosplay and tattoos instead of tacos there. So I thought that was a more appropriate goal, less of a haha meme goal. If we actually max out this bar one of these months, then hopefully I'll be able to save up for some tattoos and start working on my voice acting tattoo sleeve, which will be kind of cool, finally. Because I did say over on my alt Twitter the other day, man, I've been putting in a lot of voice acting auditions. Whenever I land my next one, whenever that might be, maybe I'll get started on my tattoos that commemorate all my voice acting roles. And lo and behold, it happened a lot sooner than I thought it was going to. So here we are. We'll be cheering in your corner in all of your pursuits. Can't wait to learn more about the role and geek out about it together. Thank you, Brookie. That's really nice. Thank you very, very much. Tattoos, yeah, tattoos. Yeah, the blessed taku. Yo, what's up, Halloween? Welcome. I just barely missed Morgan today, but luckily I get to catch your stream. Well, hey, She's got her VODs all up as well, so you can always go back and review that if you need to take something from that Halloween. But great to have you here now. So excited to see the cool tattoos. I'm very excited. If Damien's like, yeah, I just get tattoos of rolls with swords, I'm going to be like, I've only had one of those. I've only had one where a character of mine has had a sword. And it doesn't even have a sword. It literally turns into the sword. So that's, a little bit different. But also, 7 was my big first, giant breakout roll. So definitely going to be doing, a pretty big, prominent tattoo. The other thing that I want to point out is the sub goal up there is knocked back down to 400 because we dropped below 400 subs again, so it's no longer at 500, so that I always want to make it obtainable. I want it to be something we can work towards together that's within reach. So we have the goal at 400 again, keeping the same goal of Cuphead, so I will start Cuphead at 400 subs, but you guys won't have to get all the way up to 500 subs for that. Just as a heads up, if you're someone who's wondering about what we're doing with the channel and special events and cool things like that. So full, I'm so full of tattoo ink. Isopropyl alcohol. Oh, God. I get those TikToks still. I love those memes though of the little kittens that are like, I'm so full of mulch. I'm so full of isopropyl alcohol. Wishing you the best of luck in getting more roles in the future. Thank you, Evie. I appreciate that. It's really exciting to see the efforts that you put into something, it become bountiful. To have, some sort of, fruitful result from it. And I tell you guys this all the time. I know this is, a psychic damage reminder, but I am almost 40 years old now, which is, fucking horrible to me as well. Although, I'm kind of doing the thing that I did in my late 20s, where I started really looking forward to my 30s. I'm starting to do that about my 40s. I got plenty of time to kick ass and take names and do a bunch of cool shit. And honestly, it's just another reminder, just shoot your shot. Go for the things that you want to go for. It's never too late. Put a little bit of effort into it. Learn your craft. Learn the thing that you're interested in and invested in, and just get out there and do your thing. This is the year that we're all going to start doing that. I feel it. I feel that in my bones, truly. Yo, what's up, Juba? Welcome to the stream. False, make it unobtainable. Ban everyone. The only way to come back is gift a sub. Flawless plan. Yeah, just extorting my community for money. Guys, if you really want to participate in the vibes here, because I have it set where if I ban someone, they can't even watch the stream, which is kind of epic that Twitch finally added that feature. A lot of us have been begging for that for years. But yeah. Yeah, I'm going to make the, you know what, that's a great idea, Eliza. I think I'm going to make it so if you are someone who is not subbed or has not gifted a sub recently, you're banned from the stream and you have to buy your way back in. We have a dono wall. God, that would be so fucked up. You know what's crazy, though? There are channels that do it that way. There are channels that always are in subs only mode, or always have some limitation to their features. You can't go back, you can't watch their VODs if you're not a sub. And obviously, those features are there for a reason. Twitch has made it, so if that is your prerogative, you can choose to do that. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a feature. But I can't imagine doing that to people. I like being able to be like, yeah, no, this is a free thing. This is a free website. Come on in and just hang out for a little bit. Kick back, kick up your feet. Just have fun. Yeah, make chat be permanently sub only. Like I said, a lot of channels do that. It's kind of wild. My older brother's 41 and older sister's turning 40 this year. They've been kicking ass, and you have been too. Very proud of all of you for real. Let's go. Let's go. Middle-aged crew. That's the way that it's going to be. Saturn Rings, welcome to the stream. I hope your shower goes well. I hope it's nice and refreshing. It's a nice cleanse. I just took a shower probably an hour ago, and that felt really good. But I also got done with a hour and a half long bike ride on my exercise bike, and that was just awesome. I feel very refreshed. I feel very full of endorphins and isopropyl alcohol, like I was talking about a second ago. But yeah, hi. Selfish Sunday is in full gear. Welcome on in. If you're just joining, I'm in very high spirits. Notice I added spirits to the end of that. I'm not very high, but I'm in very high spirits. I'm in very, very good energy right now. Very positive mood. So looking forward to maybe finally hitting level 10 in my character's palia, my palia character's hunting and fishing skills tonight. I'm going to do some level grinding. I haven't done that enough because everyone who's like, yeah, Brian, I started playing this last week and I'm already level 20 in all my skills. And I'm like, I've been playing this since alpha and I haven't gotten any of that. Like, there's like 4 of my skill sets in the game are level 10 or above, and that's it. You're very drunk. Yeah, I'm fucking hammered on screen right now. It's wild. Nettles, hello, hi. Streamer is high. No, you guys will have to earn the next Zooted stream, honestly. If we do like another Minesweeper stream or a stream where I'm like going through Pokemon lore while I'm like a little bit zonked, you're gonna have to earn that, chat. That's something I will pay gate. Because I don't like, here's the thing, is I normally, like, there was a brief time when my anxiety was really bad where I was like, you know, I self-medicate a little bit. I'm not, like, you know, shy to admit that. I talk about that every now and then. Like, it helps with my anxiety. It helps with my depression and whatnot. Literally have a prescription. So I use every now and then to just, like, sort of mellow. There were a couple streams, like, for a while, I think, like, probably closer to the middle of last year, where I'd, you know, be like a little bit silly on stream, a little bit more higher spirits, if you catch my drift. But as far as those like goofy streams where I'm like, yeah, I did what Chris Melberger does on his streams, where I go off camera and take an Eddie and then come back and devolve into a gremlin. That's something you guys would have to earn. Should do Infinite Craft Suit. That would actually be kind of funny, Nettles. All right, maybe, all right. So if we get back to 400 subs, maybe 500 sub goal is Zooted Infinite Craft, because that would be sort of hilarious. Remember Weedgate? That was back when I was still desperately clinging to the, like, squeaky clean Disney Channel image that I had at the time. I mean, I wasn't ever really squeaky clean. I never really fully fit into the plans of Disney with that. For those of you who don't know, back in the day, way back in the day, YouTube used to have these things called multi-channel networks, which I don't know if they still have MCNs, but multi-channel management networks, which basically were, you signed a contract with a big-ass company that would then therefore provide certain protections for your, allegedly provide certain protections for your YouTube channel. So if you accidentally stepped into a copyright claim issue or there was something else weird that happened, you were protected to a degree. And one of the big fish in that pond was Disney. So, sure, I believe it. Yeah, no, most sober member of the community, for sure. Yo, Scattered Voice, I'm glad that you're enjoying Palia. It's a dope game. It's really cool to, like, just chill in. Arahaku, enjoy your lurk. Aurora Irene, yo, what's up, Aurora? Welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. But yeah, so I belong to one called Maker. Back in the day, I was a part of the Maker Network. I started on RPM, which was sort of their like entry level, and then they sort of like bumped me up over the years as I was friends with like Ethan and a bunch of other, you know, larger YouTubers who kind of vouched for me and were already on the big like main Maker platform. I got more and more opportunities through that. You guys saw me, you know, do panels and signings and be like the headliner for like so many different events back then, which was so cool, right? So I got a lot of cool opportunities. The problem was because it was Disney, they had this extension called Disney Digital Network. And they wanted us to be a very certain brand of like humor and presentation, etc. They never like told us outright like we had to be a certain way, but it's Disney. So there was a lot of insinuation that you were supposed to be sort of like Disney Channel Light, but just as an online content creator. And my God, was that like oppressive. That was a very weird thing. So canonically, everyone in Maker is a Disney princess. I don't make the rules. Finally, my dream come true. I'm a princess. But yeah, it's one of those things where Shira, if you're wondering what Chussy is, it is a very small fraction of this community who are one-joke Andes who cannot let one of the least funny jokes that's ever happened on this channel go. I shouldn't say least funny, because it's funny in certain contexts. It's the least original joke that's ever happened on this channel, honestly. Kami Bear, hello, hi, welcome to the stream again. Good to see you here. But there you go. Now you're caught up on the lore of that phrase. But yeah. So there was a while I didn't want to admit that, like, I smoke weed sometimes. I didn't want to admit that because I knew that Disney was watching. It was ever present. They have a lot of people on their staff. So that was something that, yeah, it was yeah, Weedgate was a thing from the olden days of this channel, where I used to say, and it was back when we were hovering around like 1,500 subs here, where I was like, oh, if we hit 3,000 subs, I'll talk about whether I smoke weed or not on stream. And that was Weedgate. So for those of you who never were around for the early days of this stream, who are newer here, you missed a big incentive. And then I just threw it all away. I threw it to hell. Because we did that 420 stream where I did the Minesweeper stuff. So. Oh, good lord. But yeah, welcome on in, everybody. I hope that you're having a good Sunday. That was my Selfish Sunday ramble. So now it's time for you to be selfish. If you have any sort of good news, doesn't have to be anything big, as long as it's something that we can all comfortably enjoy together, something that you're proud of. Feel free to share that here in the chat. I would love to read some of it. Make sure that you're lifting each other up, congratulating each other, etc., because I'm probably going to miss a lot of it, just the way that it goes. Nettles, thank you so much for a gifted sub to Brookie. Brookie, enjoy the emotes, enjoy the sub badge. Oh my gosh. Thank you, thank you. I'm... Oh my god. I'm a 10,000 joke, Andy. Listen, Shira, you're the kind of person, if I were to take bets on anyone in the community having like a tight 10 that was actually like really funny, I would probably put you very close to the top. You'd be like very high ranking in that. Also though, Brookie, enjoy the emotes, enjoy the sub edge. Thank you to both of you for being members of the community. Thank you for that generosity. Really kind of you. I'm honored. I watched you grow up, so like I know where like your level of humor comes from. I'm constantly impressed by how funny you are. Good news, I had breakfast burritos for Din Din tonight. My fiance home cooked eggs and cheese in them. That sounds so good. God damn it. I wish I had tortillas now. Oh my god, I would make those. That would be such a good like midnight snack after stream. That's high praise. It is high praise. As long as I'm in the top 100, I'm happy. Oh yeah, Brooke, mod team, listen. A big part of the reason that I selected the mods that I have, past and present, is I like your personalities. I like the sense of humor you have. I like the vibes that you give off. A lot of the times, you're very, very funny. A lot of the times. So, my QPR evolved into my boyfriend. Yo, apparently they liked me for 3 years, just didn't say anything. That's great. Congrats, Saturn. That's wonderful. Saddest part is we only had enough eggs for one. Oh, the one egg burrito. You know, I've been there. All you got to do though is go out, get more eggs, and like, all I gotta say is I go through weird. It's not that weird because you all know that I'm neurodivergent as shit. But I go through like breakfast for dinner phases where I just like eat a crap ton of eggs, like, and we just go through carton after carton, and then I'll go like 6 months without eating a single egg. So just get out there, get into a food hyperfixation like I do, and then it will make like buying eggs worth it every time. Good news, and then you can make a 5-egg burrito like I do. Good news, we just wrapped on shooting a short film, and I'm DPing for it, and there are many more lined up that I'm working on and or acting in. I just found out the other day that I was cast in a play I auditioned for. It's very refreshing to get a win after continuously being called back but not cast and things. Yo, Shira, the fact that you're even getting those callbacks, though, holy shit. I'm so proud of you. You're kicking it. You're doing something that, like, is very closely aligned with the stuff that I did in college for a while, and that I, like, obviously has a lot of crossover with like what I'm doing currently. I'm so goddamn proud of you. That's so cool. You're doing some really cool shit. I'd say I'm a handful of jokes, Andy. Listen, mate, no, you are someone who's incredibly funny, honestly. Good news, we got our eclipse glasses, so we're prepared for the total eclipse in less than a month. Let's go, eclipse people. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So excited for the eclipse. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be really cool. Georgie, hello, hi, welcome. Congrats on the big news. Thank you, I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Oh my god, thanks so much. Good news, K-pop was so good, so much for dude, Austin. I'm so glad that you got to treat yourself. My nan makes the best omelets ever, but I think about egg texture too much. I'll cry and can't finish the omelet. That's fair. Sometimes, like, I mean, eggs is one of those foods that you have to cook it the right way. It's got to be like kind of soft and fluffy. If it's like too firm, it's like disgusting, but if it's like too runny, it's kind of weird too. I get you. I feel you on that. Good news, Girl Scout cookies have arrived. Also, the grad school I'm applying to is 56 miles closer to home than I thought. It's only 30 minutes away. Damn! That's awesome. That's convenient. Love that for you. Very good stuff. Also, Girl Scout cookies. Enjoy the treat. Breakfast food is better at nighttime, and dinner food leftovers are great for breakfast. Shark, I'm 100% in agreement with you on that one. I love waking up, like, I love waking up and, like, eating a cold piece of pizza sometimes. It's one of my favorite, like, random, like, cold breakfast foods that I'll accept cold. And then, like you said, breakfast for dinner. Breakfast for any meal that's not breakfast is elite. We've talked about this 1,000 times here, but it's just actual factual, like, objective fact. If you eat breakfast food outside of breakfast time, it becomes 1,000 times better. It's so good. It's like one of my favorite things in the whole world, like, genuinely. So, thanks to Twitch for never loading the stream and being stuck on the offline screen. Oh no, Liz, I'm sorry that's happening. Good news before I go. Tess and I competed in a pre-release tournament for Temporal Forces. Let's go! And won the first rounds, got some good cards. Let's go. Liz, that sounds so fun. I haven't been to, like, a local, like, tourney or, like, an in-person tourney or even, like, pickup games on, like, the weekends at a local card shop in so many years. But a friend of mine, a new friend of mine, is really, really into it and has been, like, encouraging me to start doing those again. I kind of want to do it. It's kind of fun. Loy, what up? Thank you for the 41 months. I appreciate you so much for that. Thanks for supporting what I do. Thank you. Yo, Tito, what's good? Bro, midnight pancakes are the best pancake. They're so good, right? They're, like, soft and fluffy. They're the dessert. So you, like, get to eat, like, a little bit of, like, eggs, bacon, sausage, whatever you're into. Get that savory, like, slap right before bedtime. And then you get a little bit of, like, a treat with, like, some sweet pancakes. Oh, man. I also went to a friend's drag birthday party last night and looked like an evil... I saw the pictures from that show. That looks so fun. That's so, so awesome. I love that you got to do that. You're doing some really cool stuff right now. And I'm just, like, constantly in awe. Because... I was a total fucking weirdo when I was in college. I did some, like, weird shit. I tell Morgan, we're in the middle of a Lost rewatch, and I was telling her about, like, we used to do these parties every Wednesday. Lost came out, new episode of Lost, and we would do, and then I think they swapped it to Tuesdays or something when it got more popular. I can't remember, but we did pierogies and Lost parties every week, where we just, like, it was like a potluck. People would bring, like, their favorite frozen pierogies. We'd go to one of our friends' places that had, like, a suite, which, you know, we just mainly just to use their kitchen. And we'd cook a bunch of pierogies, like pounds and pounds and pounds worth of pierogies. Everyone would get kind of drunk. We'd, like, you know, everyone would bring their favorite alcohol, and we'd just, like, watch Lost and react to it in a room together. And then we'd all, like, party afterwards. It was so fun. I've been telling Morgan all about it, and it made me, like, miss some of the, like, fun themed college party things that I used to do. It's just kind of a cool time at times. Kind of a pain in the ass as well, but definitely very fun. Pierogies. Pierogies are one of my favorite foods ever. What if breakfast is not a disassembled cake? What is breakfast if not a disassembled cake? God, the what if blank, but a blank is gonna haunt me forever because I did that with the boob sweat stream, huh? What is breakfast if not a disassembled cake? Eggs, pancakes, sugary syrup, whipped cream is so desired. I mean, that's kind of true, honestly. Yo, Liz, yes, please go get some wonderful rest. Oh my God, go rest up. Thank you so much for dropping by, or even a little bit. Sounds like an awesome time. It was so fun. It was super, super good times. It was the best. It sounds so fucking fun. Pierogies are delicious. Pierogies are delicious. Because here's the thing. Drunk people want little, like, snack foods around them at any given time. Or whatever substances people were imbibing in at the moment. And it was just so great to have, like, platterful after platterful of, like freaking pan-fried pierogies, like, covered in butter. We had, like, dipping sauces on the side. We had, oh, man, it was, like, we sauteed them in, like, onions, and, it was so good. It was so, so good. What is boob sweat if not the meme of the year? Bree, I hope that we didn't peak already here. Oh, my God. Freddie, yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Peelu, what's good? Hello, hi, welcome on in. Hello. I've been thinking about planning a poison party where everyone who wants to makes and brings a drink or snack based off of a different poison. Everyone I've told is on board. That actually sounds so fun. I love little themes like that. Like, any excuse to just hang out with friends. I had a friend from high school reach out to me yesterday after, like, years of us not talking and be like, yo, dude, I was thinking about you. I miss you. And I was like, yeah, dude, I miss you too. Like, I hope everything's been good. And then he never wrote back. So, But it's like one of those things, like, you will inevitably drift from some of those people. So, like, make these memories, like, worthwhile now. And that goes through, like, young adult life as well. Like, I have people who are super tight with during, like, you know, certain jobs when I worked with them. Saw them every day. We're really, really close. And then as soon as I moved on to a different job or they moved on to a different job, just became farther and farther apart that we talked to each other. So, like, yeah, treasure those moments, those, like, fun moments and friendships and things like that. Never had a pierogi. 2024 is the year I fix that. Highly recommend. They're so good. So damn good. Some of my favorite. Friends of mine and I were thinking about having a hot pot party. Ooh, hot pot would be good because that is like automatic potluck. Everyone has to, like, bring some ingredients for that to work out. Josie, thank you for the 10 stream streak. I appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Also, what the heck? Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate that, Finn. I hope that your stream was good. What were you up to? Tell us a little bit about it. Thank you so much to anyone coming in through the stream raid. Why did I say through the stream raid? Through the raid. I promise I've been doing this job for many years and I'm a full-time professional. That's just how it is. Also, Sarah, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. How are you? How was your stream? What were you up to? Tell us a little bit about it. Also, Lauren James, thank you for your Prime. I appreciate that. Thank you so, so much. I know that you only get one of those a month. Thank you for using it here. Enjoy your emotes. Enjoy your sub badge and your ad-free viewing. Kia, so nice to see you. Welcome. Stream was fun. Did about an hour of Supermarket Sim, then some DBD. Oh, that's so fun. I gotta try Supermarket Sim. Is it worth? Is it actually like a good game? First question, is it more stressful or is it more relaxing? I know that it's funny because it looks like ridiculous, but, like, is it more of one or the other? Would love to know. I'm from Finn's Raid. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the follow, Scully Starby. Nice to meet you. Welcome on in. Thank you as well to Psycho Daddy Sam for the follow as well. Loving the usernames here tonight. Welcome on in. Hope you enjoy our cozy little corner of the internet. If you don't, if you're someone who came in from the raid and decides not to follow, that's A-okay. I will not take that personally. There's like thousands of people streaming right now. Go find the things that spark joy for you, you know? It's fun. I get a little stressed, but I'm a perfectionist. Okay, so if I'm playing it like a moron, like I normally play every single game, it should just be good meme material, though. Is that what you're saying here? The clips I've seen of Supermarket Simulator are so funny. Yeah, they look so goofy. It looks like such a goofy game. Little heads up, apparently I'm a degenerate. Well, you're kind of in the right community then. Listen, you're a Twitch chatter. Automatically, you kind of fall into that realm. Aaron Johnson. I hope I'm saying your username right. Probably not, but hi. Thank you so much for the follow. But yeah, there's a lot of hype around Supermarket Sim right now, so I've been thinking about adding it into the regular rotation if people are into the idea of that. We'll see. We shall see. Sarah, what was your stream like? What were you doing today? Thank you again to anyone raiding in. If you're brand new here, by the way, my name is Brian, aka Girbeagly. I also have a lot of burps coming up through my throat, apparently. I am a Korean-American, full-time Twitch partner, YouTuber, voice actor. I do a little bit of everything from playing AAA games down to indies. I open up Pokemon cards. I do some cosplay, as you can see. We've been being a lot of little, like, one-shot indie games recently, which have been so great. So fun. Have I touched Final Fantasy yet? Not yet. Not yet. We'll definitely be doing some Final Fantasy streams this year, though, very soon. Me, a degenerate? Never. Saw a clip of a customer that was looking at the shelves that were empty, making a big show of how she couldn't buy anything. That's so funny. Played Minecraft? Oh my god. Sarah, I had the unspeakably strong urge to start a new Minecraft world the other day. I don't know why. I was just vibing. Nothing was going differently in my life. Just a regular day, and I just got that tug where it was like, you should start a new Minecraft world and start streaming Minecraft again, or just vibing out to it and building some ridiculous, stupid structure in it. So that might happen as well sometime soon, just as a heads up. I hate to raid and run. No, please, take care of yourself. Oh my god, streaming is exhausting. It really is. Go have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful start to your week, wonderful end of your weekend. Thanks so much for sharing your community with us. Take care, Finn. Thank you so much. Yes, do it. Yeah, we'll see. Minecraft might happen. Also, if we get up in, like, sub count again, because this would actually be something like the community would then be indirectly paying for in a way. If we get up there in sub count again, I would maybe host another Minecraft server for the community. We've done a couple of them over the years, and they've always been really fun. They always end up having like some sort of expiration date where they die off. That's just an inevitability of all Minecraft servers. But if I can justify the financial cost of it, maybe we would do that. That would be kind of neat. It'd be very, very cool. I remember how much fun everyone had running around, especially when I got to stream it. It was cool because it was like a community stream then, where I was running around the server working on my stuff. I could just like go into whatever private area of the world I needed to like take care of like all the stuff that I wanted to. And then if I wanted to interact with like the community as a whole, I could have people teleport to me, or I could, you know, teleport to whatever town center people had set up, etc. So maybe that's something we do. That'd be kind of fun to do again. I enjoyed doing that and like interacting with the community through Minecraft. Even when I wasn't streaming and I'd like log on late at night and people would be up like building whatever and they'd be like, "Hey Brian, what's up?" And it was just cool to like hang out and chat. Yeah, I knew people would be into the idea of that, by the way. Be a cave gremlin. Oh my gosh. Good night, can't wait to see y'all again. Hey, take care, Aaron. Thanks so much for dropping by and joining our community. Get some wonderful rest. Minecraft servers were how I got into the community. It's what made me stay here. It's what made me join the Discord. It's how I met my first friends here and kept me on Twitch. Love that, Bree. I love that. That's so great. Knowing that like people have a lot of good memories of those streams and those moments and the servers in general, the friends they made, the things that they got to build, that was always so fun. One of my favorite things to do was like if someone on the server was like, "Hey, I just completed this big museum that's like in the town center or whatever," and we got to like do a tour of it live on stream. That was always so cool. That was like one of my favorite things. But yeah, maybe we'll do that again. I don't know, chat. Maybe that will be a goal for 800 subs or something if we ever reach Girl Week. Or maybe we'll like move Girl Week up. Maybe we'll move Girl Week up to like a higher count and we'll like set like, you know, Minecraft at 700. Depends on like how this goes. Whatever, every 100 milestone, you know, we'll have like a new thing to aim for. We'll cycle through as we keep hitting goal after goal. And yeah, we'll just figure that out together. That'd be really neat. But again, it would have to be like a justified thing where like I knew enough people were involved and wanted to actually join the server, and you know, like sub count would sort of be self-sufficient to pay for it. That'd be so fun. We can all have a little time. Yeah, that's what we did last time. So last time we had a Minecraft server with the community. Lav and a bunch of other people helped plan out like this community center that had this giant library. Where I used to do like book readings, like people could write books like in Minecraft and leave them in the library, and then we'd do story time where I would sit in a chair and my character would read the books to all the people sitting around. We had like a museum, we had a parkour course, we had a bunch of parkour courses, which was actually really neat. So I love doing that. That was really cool. I know it's a little late, but I just got some great news. Hey, good news is eternal. You can share it whenever. My friend just had her baby, and she's perfect and beautiful. I'm so happy for her. Ivy, that's awesome. Congrats to your friend. Love that. Remember Lab building the town? She did it on her streams. It was amazing. Yeah, Lab's brain for those types of things was absolutely monumental. It was, like, unreal, like, how massive Lab's brain was for, like, building all of that stuff. It was really cool. And a lot of the other mods helped out as well. I don't want to diminish their contributions either. But that server was really, like, Lab's, like, baby. Like, it was really cool. I remember the passing the fish around. Yeah, the passing the fish around was actually very funny. When I finally like looked over my book and I was like, "Hey, what the hell are you guys doing with the fish? Why do I suddenly have 5 cooked salmon in my inventory?" It was so funny. I came here towards the end of the story times. They were amazing. It was so cute. It was such a fun little idea. I liked those. I liked that we had the parkour courses that had like the treasure at the end. So like whoever ended up being the first person to beat the parkour courses, they got to take the like high grade gear, enchanted gear, whatever we would put in those. Sometimes it was like just fun food or little congratulation plaques or whatever someone had built and put in there. That was probably the most fun I've had doing Minecraft outside of like the Neat Dude SMP when that was still running. So yeah, Corey wrote so many stories for the server. That was where the Girbeagly lore came back and was like massive. It was crazy. Corey was working on a whole multiverse with that, which was like really neat. But yeah, maybe we'll bring that back. We'll see. I don't know. If you guys are into the idea, then I would love to do that. I think that would be really good for chill stream nights between story-based games and whatnot. Been having so much fun with Cobblemon, and it all blends so seamlessly with vanilla Minecraft. Oh my god. It's funny because I have still not played Cobblemon. I have never played Cobblemon. I think we started adding some of those elements during one of our first servers that we did here. Could be wrong on that one, I'm pretty sure. But that was also before I had a Pokemon partnership where I talked to my rep at Pokemon, and he was like, yeah, I would probably not play anything that's derivative of like mainstream Pokemon that like, you know, is not an official product. And he was like, I'm so sorry, because I know Cobblemon's fun. And I was like, it's all right, man. So I can't do Cobblemon, unfortunately. I won't be able to add that mod. But I would be able to add a bunch of other quality of life mods. Like, I really like the one that we had in the Neat Dude server where it was like the one punch to the tree where all you had to do was break one block of a resource and it like blew up the whole tree. That was so useful. Definitely will be adding that if we set up another server. To be fair, I was a big part of it, so of course I would be big into it. It's probably bad sample size for the community as all. No, I think that like I think we have enough interest that I definitely would want to add like a Minecraft server down the line at some point. I don't remember the fish thing. I had computer issues during that time, so I never made it to the Minecraft side, but I watched from Twitch side. Yeah, so everyone who sat in those circles used to pass around a fish between themselves, and I didn't even see it until very, very late into the server's existence. And I would always wonder, I'd be like, all right, who threw like a couple fish at me? Why do I have like 2 fish in my inventory at the end of every story? Is this my payment for reading publicly? Like, what's going on? So it was really fun. Those were really fun moments. I love that server. Very cute stuff. Lauren, enjoy your lurk. Thank you so much for being here. Auto Harvest is a godsend of a mod. Ooh, I'll have to look into the ones that would make sense for the server and wouldn't add too much server lag, because obviously the more mods you add server side, the more lag it's going to create, the more like latency for some people. So I know some of you don't have the highest end computers. I don't want to blow up your CPU or your GPUs for whatever we end up adding into it. So it'd probably be fairly minimal mod wise. Would maybe do like the stuff that we had on the Neat Dude SMP, like mini map is really cool. I like being able to set waypoints. I like having overworld map. I like having, you know, like a compass. I like having the one punch, the one block removal tree mod. So would you really, because some of you are going to build insanely huge things. That's the other thing. I know some of you are going to build gigantic, like hopper-ridden, like, factories to create 1 million resources. And that's already going to slow down the server a little bit. So that modded might end up causing, like, a little bit of an issue. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll probably reach out to, like, Julian or someone and ask them, or like Mick Foolery, like what mods were being used and what server hosting they had, so that we could fix some stuff, or set some stuff up so that we wouldn't have to fix things that often, that you guys wouldn't break the server. So I'm usually exploring in a boat. Those are, I mean, I love doing that too, just riding around figuring stuff. Literally build a 300 by 300 castle. Yeah. There's often server rules of not too many villagers. Yeah, not too much. Although, again, we did it pretty well with the Neat Dude SMP, because like Julian set up like all the trading villager centers, and like a lot of like auto harvesting stuff, and it didn't like blow up the server too often. So yeah, we would set some rules though, where like you log in and like there'd probably be like a big sign in front of you that's like, hey, don't build right close to the main spawn point. Don't build like so many villagers, you know, deep or whatever. Like we'll figure it out. We will definitely figure it out. Ace of Spade, hello, hi, welcome to the stream as well. But yeah, I think it would be fun. From the community of someone who has made gigantic towers, you're probably 100% correct. Yeah. Yeah, and to be fair, my towers were just the spectacle of building a giant tower, but I didn't normally fill them up with too much. I'd have like a bunch of treasure chests that had like food in them, just so that my character wouldn't die, and like some gear because I like burnt through it so much while I was harvesting sand for the glass or whatever. But yeah, I'd definitely figure out like a good balance that would work for us. So, nominating myself to build the town hall, that's a big undertaking. Sarah, if you want to do that, that would be kind of dope. That would be kind of cool. I'll let y'all know. Like, yeah, maybe once we hit the Cuphead, like, sub goal. Why can I not think of words right now? The Cuphead sub goal. Maybe, like, for 500 subs, we do, like, set up a Minecraft server. Once and that's just hypothetical because, again, I got to figure out when it's going to make the most sense to me as far as, like, cost of investment. But definitely on the horizon. I think it would be kind of neat. I love Cuphead. I hope we unlock the Cuphead goal because I have never played it, and everyone says it's really hard, and that makes me, like, excited to play it. Like, I really want to try it out because I grew up playing games like Mega Man and Mario and whatever. Whoa, Loy!
Very, very sad. There's a little something like this.
Loy! So sad. I was off the beat there because why that many, Loy? Loy, what did you treat yourself to? Please tell me while I read through these names. That's 20. Wait, 20? I thought it was, I just misread that as 10. What the heck? Why? Thank you very, very, very much. What in the butt? But thank you very much. Perline, it's me, Margot. Oh no, Holly Joe. Devani X. Olivar Moss, iKiwi Fruit, Asheltron, Vanessa Baker, Angelica Noob, ND Bumblebee, Buttercup 88, Felly Faloo, Dutch Melon, Bartholomew, Chaotic Sunrise, Galaxy Oracle, Zoe Crowden, Jenna Leah, Mikarific, and Pilu. If any of you are here, please make sure you're saying thanks to Lloyd. Enjoy the emotes, enjoy the sub badge. That's really cool. That's really nice of you. That's getting us way closer to our goal again, but also that's not... I hope that you don't feel pressured to do that kind of thing because that's not the point of the streams ever. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much for that support. That's really cool of you. That's so much, though. Oh, my God. Was not expecting that on a random-ass Sunday. Naray, speaking of people who are super grounded. Thank you for gifting a sub to May. May, enjoy the emotes. Enjoy the sub badge. Thank you for all the hype and the pride in the chat, by the way, everybody. That's really nice, but not your jobs, chat. Warning you, okay? Thank you so much. Oh my God. Thank you so much. The other God dang it. Thank you, Naray, for gifting a sub to May. May, enjoy the emotes. Enjoy the sub badge. I got a new eyeshadow palette to replace my 2 expired ones. Better than chocolate by Too Faced. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad. So glad that you're finding eyeshadow palettes that work for you. That's wonderful. I have so many eyeshadow palettes that I still haven't used yet. I'm glad you're treating yourself to something like that. That's great. That's awesome. Okay, everyone's grounded forever. Naray, thank you for the 60 stream streak as well. That is a 5-year, like if those were months, that would be 5 years. Why did I say 5 year? It's because I'm so used to reading subs now. That's a dumb thing to say out loud. If those were days, those would be 2 months. 5 years. That's 5 years. 60 days, that's 5 years. Amazing. Oh my God, Naray, thank you. I'm going to an event later this week. Does that count? Hashtag still grounded. Yes, you were hashtag still grounded, okay? And I hope that the event is really great, by the way. I didn't do anything. It's too bad. You're all grounded. Blame your chat siblings for this. All right? Because of their transgressions, the rest of you do have to suffer. All right? I want to be clear that I'm not sorry. Well, great. How can I make you sorry? What a weird thing to ask someone. Brian is really that teacher that grounds the whole class for the sins of a few? Yeah. Yeah, and what are you going to do about it? You can't do anything. You're grounded. The years keep getting shorter. The years keep getting shorter. 60 days. Oh, man. This year was a month. If I'm already grounded, I have nothing to lose. Oh, man. You're just... you have your whole future ahead of you, Kia. Okay? Nettles, thank you for the bits. I appreciate those. Thank you very, very much. We could... Why would that be the first thing you think of, Naray? We could pee? I mean, yeah. Theoretically, you could. I mean, I'm not going to say you can't. Good news, saw Lou Burger yesterday, a comedy band with Keith from the Try Guys, and it was such a good show. Got to meet Keith, Huey, and Alex after the show. That's so fun, actually. Oh my God, Sarah, that's a blast. Very, very good stuff. It's Selfish Sunday, chat. We can be selfish and disobey the... No, it's... Selfish Sunday's for me, Brookie. It's Selfish Sunday because my name's on the channel. I get to decide everything that's going on. These days are for me. It's Selfish Sunday for me. I'm the king here. I'm the god here. I'm the one who wins. All right? I'm the selfish one. Wow, how selfish. Yeah, and on a Sunday too? Wild. Repistance is the first. Get it. Good lord. Brian, Selfish Sundays mean it's best for you, therefore you must accept the love. That's not what that means. Now everyone's twisting my words and the true meaning of Christmas. Unbelievable. Bonus good news, I'm part of Huey's street team for his music stuff. He gave me a bunch of stickers. I cried. Sam can attest. That's awesome. That's so cool. Man, I forgot that, like, street teams were a thing because they were, like, such a huge thing during the scene. Like, back in 2008. And I didn't realize that they, like, had continued because that's, like, such an old school thing. But I love hearing that those are still around. Those helped, like, so many of my friends' bands back in the day. Like, the reason a lot of my friends' bands got to, like, do Warped Tour dates or do, like, tours or whatever was because they had, like, really very engaged street teams. If you're the god, then the subs are an offering. Stop! No! All hell, stop. Now you're twisting my words. You're perverting the faith. The theology of the stream. I'm the Selfish Sunday boy. I'm the one who wins. Exactly. If I may quote a good friend of mine, Aaron Handsome Hansen. Yeah, you're right, Brookie. I can say that. Are street teams like Stomp or am I too old? Street teams were groups of people who would go, basically they were big fans of whatever musical act it was, like whatever band it was. And they would, like, you know, either make things themselves, like they'd like make like t-shirts that said like, you know, whatever support squad or whatever street team, you know, of whatever band. And they would like hand out flyers for upcoming shows, go around to places, put up Facebook posts about like upcoming events that their favorite bands were playing at. It was like really a big thing because it was way before social media. Very boots on the ground, very involved with like local community of getting like people hype for like, oh man, my favorite band's passing through town. You guys should come check them out as well. Like it's only $7 at the door to like go see this band. So it was really big for like, especially back during the garage band scene, when a lot of us did not have money for marketing and we had no way to like, you know, provide merch a lot of the times. That kind of thing was huge as far as like blowing up bands on the local scene. So then they got like opportunities to play for like regional Battle of the Bands or go on small regional tours. Like I got to tag along for some of my friends, or play like the local like Warped Tour stops, those types of things. It was a really important part of early word of mouth marketing. So I was a huge fan of people who got involved in that because it was such a selfless thing to do for fans who were just hype about the music, hype about the band coming through their hometowns. So we got to meet like a lot of street team people over the years, and they were great. Sometimes they'd set up like little tables like outside of venues to like hype like little, basically like just tables covered in flyers and posters and merch and whatever that they had gathered or bought themselves or even made themselves to hand out to people and get them like invested in like the groups. I've been wondering what street teams were since I was 12. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, you were in a garage band? I was in many garage bands back in the day. I was in a ton of bands. Must have been really early scene, was mid-late. So yeah, it was so very early scene bands basically relied on street teams and relied on networking through like venue owners and just making calls to places and going, hey, will your bar host our band, you know, on this Saturday night? And you had to set it up all by yourself. When MySpace came around and a lot of us got to advertise via MySpace, that was such a godsend because A, it was free, B, they had the integrated music players, and they highly put like a lot of weight into music discoverability. Like it was the music like hosting platform at the time, long before like Bandcamp or anything like that like really took off. So if you wanted to find the new like cool music on the scene, MySpace was the place to be, right? But street teams worked hand in hand. There was like official MySpace pages for like the street teams of each group, and that was awesome. It was really cool. But it did pervade into the mid and late like era of the scene, like all the way till like the death of the scene in like 2008, 2009-ish. I used to do that for a small Vancouver band. They don't play anymore, but it was so much fun supporting them. Kia, that's so cool. I love that. I love meeting people who have just like even flirted with that culture a little bit, even if it wasn't like a big part of your life. Because some of the people like straight up became basically roadies and would just like follow bands around and street team for them in the cities that their favorite bands stopped at. And then a lot of the people just had like hometown hubs where they would be based, and we'd be like, oh, we're the official street team for this town in Pennsylvania, we're the official street team for this town in Ohio, whatever, you know, and that was like really, really helpful. So that's cool to know that you did that kind of thing for Vancouver. The Vancouver scene was huge too at that time. It was huge, so cool. But yeah, one point we could code in music players too into if you used HTML, you could always have a player that played music automatically when people loaded up your page. I miss MySpace. I miss the glory days of MySpace. I don't miss MySpace, like thinking back to it and how much we've advanced with social media. MySpace kind of sucked as far as a lot of the function on it. But I will say this, a lot of us who are older learned HTML because of it, so I'm happy about that. Street teams were like the IRL equivalent of those K-pop stans who post fan cams and GIFs everywhere to drum up interest in their faves. Yes, but less obnoxious and way more mentally sound. So there you go. The urge to have a fully customizable site I can be a weird little creature in. Yeah, right. I mean, that alone was like the appeal of MySpace. I thought MySpace was really cool because it did have like a lot of cool features, but they just didn't keep up with the times. And now looking back at them in comparison to the social media platforms we have now, it really isn't that impressive. Learned it and then forgot it. See, I've kept a little bit of my HTML on my brain. I would probably have to like look up like a YouTube tutorial to freshen up, but it would be like riding a bike at this point. So, but yeah, it is one of those things where street teams, they're so important for word of mouth. Word of mouth marketing is so much more powerful a lot of the times than like online marketing even. Like unless you're guaranteed to get like viral marketing online, a lot of the times the like local meetups that like street teams would do, or the canvassing and the campaigning that they would do for groups was like it brought in so many new people to so many different acts. So yeah, huge part of the scene, really, really big part of the scene, a really cool thing to see people involved in still, honestly. I do want to learn HTML/CSS in the future so I can do NeoCities for that alone, but I don't know when I'll have the time/mental energy to do it. Yeah, it is one of those things that it's going to take a commitment for sure. So it's great that you're aware of that and you're not stretching yourself too thin. But I hope that you get that time at some point. That'd be really cool to get involved in, for sure. It's a very useful skill. But yeah, you guys know me. I will talk about the scene left and right, backwards and forwards. Music was a huge part of what I did long before I did even the stuff that I did right before content creation. So I really, really enjoyed talking about band stuff. I love talking about touring things, like Warped Tour, you name it. Like, God, super important to me. Super big chapter of my life. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get started with some palia here. So if you guys are here for vibes, that's what we got going tonight. Again, happy Sunday. Hope you all had a good end of your weekend. Thanks for sharing it with me. And hopefully we all have like a really good time just chilling, getting that good energy recovered for the upcoming week here. But I'm going to just be power leveling as much as I can in palia. And hopefully getting some of my skills that I have not gotten up to level 10 yet, up to level 10. I got to get fishing and hunting specifically. That would be the best one to do. Call it HTM because I never take L's. I love that. Yo, Evie, I love that. Yeah, MySpace was the reason I developed an interest in coding. I ended up studying programming in college. That's so dope. Parallel play. Yeah, everyone, like, if you have this game, parallel play along. Sure. Do your thing. Work on your tasks. Enjoy the fact that we can all warp directly from our plots to Bahari now. I'm going to change my stream category to actually be palia. Bam. Look at that. I'm on top of my game tonight. HTMW. I haven't played in a minute, but it's so nice. This game, listen, first of all, you might have noticed there, loading into the login screen took no time at all. You're not stuck on that weird splash screen forever. The game server is a lot more stable now. Look how, like, smooth this is. Like, no hitches, no frame rate drops, that kind of thing. Like, it's going to happen inevitably every now and then because it's a live service game, but outside of that, it's just... They're working really hard on squashing the bugs, providing us with more content, and just, like, quality of life stuff. It's been great. I've already been playing, so we pair a lot. Hell yeah, let's go. Fellow paliers. Paliers? Paliers. We got this tonight. It's going to be fun. All right, so what did I just say I was going to do? Gotta level up my fishing and my... Oh my god, this is embarrassing. Level 7 fishing? I'm fishing the whole night. We also got some new costumes, I believe. Palians, paliettes, fellow pals. I kind of like pales. Strapped in. Is this locked in? Strapped in? You get a ninja mask with that. That's kind of epic. That's kind of sick, honestly. I'm locked in, chat. Oh my god, Silver, thank you for the mlems and the 42 months. Can we get a little bit of pride and some hype in the chat? Fellow buckets. Oh man, this is sick as hell. This is actually dope as hell. I'll think about it. Because that one's really cool. Wait, this one comes with a cool mask too. This one's a little bit more gender for me. This one's a tiny bit more gender. Oh, that is dope as hell, though. That's a fit, man. Kill him a cook bundle. Cute, dude. I love the little face mask. Oh my god, the Dragon Dancer glider I didn't look at yet. I didn't look at any of the premium stuff during the Maji Market stuff. I'm the worst Palia partner. I have driven 0 sales of the costumes of this game. Gender, plenty would love to know. Yes. The Cottage Witch outfit. Yeah, Cottage Witch is adorable. Oh my god, wait. Did they all come with masks? What is this? Or is that just, am I bugging out on the preview? I like the mask. It's cute. Yo, Bree, get some good rest, by the way. Thank you so much for vibing. Enjoy. I still like... Yeah, wait, why are there masks on my character? Is this is probably a bug. Because I'm not wearing a mask right now. Does it reload that way? It's just because I loaded in the one with a mask, and now I'm always wearing a mask, I guess. Oh, no. Wait, Capsule Bundle is 77% off right now. Holy shit, that's such a good deal. Wait, how much is that then? $8.50. Wait, that's actually a really fucking good deal right now. You get 3 different outfits. You get the To the Tropics outfit, all mountain outfit, and the Nick Garden outfit in 3 colors for $8.50. Are you effing me in the A, dude? That's kind of dope. Still the strapped in mask. Yeah, still the strapped in mask. I don't know why it won't despawn on the preview. It's kind of funny. I like the New Year's Dancer mask. Or, mask. Now I'm saying mask. Outfit, a little, I mean, it might be a little bit too frilly, you know? It's cool, but it's not cool enough, in my opinion. This is still my favorite, the Sylph one. I want to look like a sky dancer. You know, that's cute as hell, dude. That's cool. I want the mask with it, though, now. I think that would be kind of dope. Shit, okay. Okay, I gotta stop looking at this, or I'm gonna actually spend money on stream. I'm gonna reveal the last 4 wacky digits of my credit card. Okay, let's go fish. Wait, I gotta use the teleport. Wait. Wait, that's not what I wanted. So how do I teleport off my plot? I actually haven't used that feature. I have not. Again, worst Palia partner that he could have possibly picked. How the hell do I warp to the other places? Just straight from my plot. I need to know how to go right to Bahari. Do I just exit and then it gives me the option? So I'm sick of running there. The sign? The sign just lets me go to, okay, friends, party members, or the server. I don't want to visit random server people. Randos. Ew. You want, yeah, I would love the answer, Aurora. I would love that. The place, back of the plot, there's a different gate. Are you effing kidding me, dude? Like up here? Don't forget the silly little number, the 3 silly numbers on the back of the credit card. The day, also your mom's maiden name. Your 3rd grade teacher. Oh, this is cool back here. Yo, this is neat. Wish we could clean this up. I don't want to live in filth. Look at all this trash. I don't believe in littering. That's sick as fuck. Should probably put away food and get ready for bed. Evie, take care. Thanks for dropping by for a little bit. Brand of your first car. Yeah, so we have all the security answers to all of your passwords on every website. When it goes, it looks like you're logging in from a location that you normally don't. What was the make of your first car? And then we can be hackermans. This is cool. I thought that it was going to be like a sign, like one of the stables that's all over the world, like the fast travel all over the world. But the fact that you just can walk through a gate and load directly into Bahari, where I will be fishing quite a bit. That's cool. Yo, and then you can just... This is dope. Wait, okay, so where on the map is this? Oh, okay, so it's just directly north of the normal Bahari entrance. This is cool as hell. What a good feature. Genuinely, what a good feature in this game. Hell yeah, dude. All right. On our fishing quest we go. I no longer need money. Although, actually, I only have $5,000. I do kind of need money to expand my house because it still looks like a piece of shit. So, maybe we'll do that as well while we're out here. Get some more money. Well, I guess I'll make a lot of money from fishing, right? So just do that. Gets you closer to Tamala? Yeah, you're way closer to be able to interact with her better. Because otherwise it is kind of a pain in the butt to like either wait for her or get over to her. This is really neat. We go right to her house. Alright, now we're getting a little bit of server lag, but that's to be expected out in Bahari. 'Tis a silly place. This looks like as good of a fishing spot as any, though. Or not? I thought this was deep enough. It was deceptive, it wasn't. Gosh darn it. Wait. Why do I hear like a mystical glow? Where's that coming from? It's moving around. What the hell? No, Brookie, same. I was way too lazy to go level her up. I was like, the first time I met her, I was like, oh my god, mommy. That's the mommy character. Oh, we are going to talk to her all the time. And most of the time I'm like, no, we're 8 miles away. This is not happening. Now I found a couple bugs that happened after the patch. They forgot to put the Muujins, tree wolves, back in the game. So they're oh no, not the Muujins. I have to level up my hunting too. That's okay. I can hunt a crap ton of Sernuk. Ah! Okay, so that's deep enough there? Here we go. Let's get it. There's also some funky rendering stuff on the beach. You'll know when you see it. Okay, I can't wait to see it, honestly. One thing fixes, 2 more things break. That's like the creed of game dev. Never an easy moment. Perfect catch. Yellow perch. Wait, yellow perch is a new fish for me? I must not have done a lot of river fishing. And apparently I can't fish there. Okay. 96. Okay, I got 96 worms, so we're good on worms. Oh, and I have the worm farm. Chat. This is the best. I'm going to go down to the beach because now I'm curious to see what looks funky fresh. Also, I'll probably find deeper river spots to do this stuff. So, Lalo's Creative. I don't know if I'm saying your username right, but thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Doing a bit of chill palia tonight on this fine Sunday. Hell yeah. You been making bank selling fertilizer from the worm farm? Hell yeah. Poop farm. Let's go. Poop is the future of industry. You know it. I know it. We all know it. Everyone's just too afraid to say anything about it. DK, what's good? Hello. Hi. Welcome to the stream. That shit sells? Yeah. Everyone's got their thing. For me, it's finding gems from iron outcrops. That's how I make my money in this game. That's how I've gotten as rich as I have. Oh! Oh my god! Thundering eel. Look at that guy. Big boy. Perfect catch. BT dubs. I didn't see that. The perfect catch. The epic catch. Oh yeah. I got lucky with these lucky fishing spots too. It's good. Yes, yes. I know that the goal bars, by the way, are over the leveling that I'm doing, but I am almost at the level 8 on fishing. It's good. We're nice ending. Yo, take care. Ivy, I hope that closing up the store goes well. Thanks so much for dropping by. Man, this shit easy, though. That's what I say until I go and try to catch ocean fish who are so goddamn difficult at times. Is another eel? He's huge. New fish. Willow lamprey. Ew, lampreys are the grossest. If you don't know what they actually are, there we go, level 8. Go look up a lamprey right now on Google. Go Google image search sea lampreys specifically. They're so gross. Freak me out. It also sucks because the big lake, Lake Ontario that I live near, has some of them that have infiltrated certain parts of the lake. So we have lampreys in the lake, which freak me the hell out. So gross. They're chompy, yeah. Level bars aren't important to look at anyway. So true. That is actually very true, because it's just like, it only goes up by little increments anyway. It's really just a tease. Not a tease like the band, not the K-pop group, but like a tease. You know what I'm saying. Ew, did you look up a lamprey? Lampreys are so disgusting. Freak me out. They must be stopped. And they're kind of harmful to some ecosystems. Bluefin tune? I think this guy sells for a lot. How much does the lamprey even sell for? Oh my god, wait, that eel sells for 202? Sheesh, okay. Willow lamprey is also 202. Bluefin tuna is 58. That's not bad. Yeah, they're basically giant leeches. Yep, they just suck the blood. Blah. They're kind of cute when you're not looking at their mouths. Yeah, the top of the head, they look like a normal fish. But then you look at that mouth and you're like, wow, that is straight from a nightmare. Purgant lampreys. Babies look like phloem? Wait, lamprey eggs look like phloem? In pregnant lampreys? That's wild. I had no idea, actually. This is why we have Sarah, aka self-proclaimed science, here to share some of the most interesting facts ever. Honestly, it's really cool. 58 for that. Okay, nice. We're making bank tonight. Oh my god. Yeah, vampires of the sea for sure. Took me ages to get a fine willow lamprey to display in my house. Well, I hate to break your heart. I will probably not be displaying any of these. I'm just gonna sell them all because I need money. Don't ask how I know. I know because I dissected. Oh my god. Wild. That is a wild thing to do in even a biology class, honestly. So wild. Kind of cool, though. It's cool that you had that experience. Oh my god, a big guy. So wait, so the river fish are probably actually rarer and better. Kind of neat. Said some things didn't render at the beach properly? Am I high? Am I missing what you're talking about, by the way? I think Ren told me this. Please point it out for my absolutely incapable ass. Now everyone cares about display fit. Yeah, I will eventually. I'm going to make like a giant aquarium room, I think, in my house. I think that would be really neat. Oh, this. Oh. Oh, my. I see what you mean now. Lamprey's mouse gives tryptophobia vibe. Yeah, definitely. Very, very uncomfortable for people like that. They turned the Dune popcorn bucket into a fish? Eliza, yeah, lampreys basically are that. Good news, I passed a charger with a lot of mods. And it made me feel cool. He was going the speed limit thinking I was a cop car. Ha! I hope that he was really scared for a moment. Because they added the flotsam pile. You know how there's the Choppa rummage pile. Yeah, now there's a pile on the beach at random locations. Once per in-game day on Bahari side too. Got it. Messed with the code a little bit too hard. Coding too hard. That's okay. We'll give them time. They're cooking. That's the other thing, too. You know, let them cook. That's what I say. I think for the features that they did add, I'm willing to overlook the fact that they broke the hell out of the game a little bit. That's normally, like, it's the pros and cons board kind of thing. That's cool, though, that they're adding piles, though. Because I love the Choppa piles. I love finding little fun surprises as I'm just, like, wandering around. So if they have flotsam piles for that, too, now, that's epic. They fix a lot of stuff. We can deal with a few green cylinders. Yeah. Oh, my God, I'm drowning. Also, just, again, the fact that it's, like, such a small team doing this, I'm constantly impressed by what they do. It's really neat. They did fix a ton of other bugs, which is... Ah! Which is great. That person scared the shit out of me. What was that? What did I just witness? They ran through me, almost scooter ankled, and then ran away. It's really funny. Oh. I'm now slowly but surely leveling up to level 9. This is what you guys get to watch tonight. But to be fair, a lot of you have been encouraging me to do Final Fantasy XIV streams. This is probably what you would watch some of the nights as well. Selfish Sundays, when I start playing Final Fantasy XIV on stream, it's going to be a nightmare for some of you. I'm literally just going to do, like, fishing and cooking and shit the whole time. I'm going to turn my brain off. I'm going to vibe with Final Fantasy vibes. I'm going to do, like, one dungeon, maybe, like, one raid boss or something. And then outside of that, it's just going to be me cooking. It's going to be me being a domestic trad wife. That's okay with me. Good news, I got 2 loads of laundry completely done. I changed my bed sheets. Hell yeah, that's always such a nice feel. Getting tasks like that out of the way. I'm glad that you got those done. Hell yeah. What makes you think we don't want that? Should I do trad wife cosplay and then just do a... Wait. Okay, wait. Better idea than a Zooted stream at 500. What if at 500 subs I do trad wife cosplay and I get my abysmal level 6 cooking level in this game up to level 10? You're really fucking dumb. To be honest, no, that would take, like, way too long of you guys watching me cook the same 2 dishes, like, 1,000 times, though. I think what I would probably do is maybe I'd play, like, Cook Serve Forever, finally, the game that I am in. With an apron and everything. Oh, yeah. While zooted. Yeah, Mama's feeling a little bit munchy right now. So today's cooking is going to be bacon-wrapped scallops with a side of Cheetos. Maybe I'd play, like, Cook Serve Forever while I was in, like, trad wife cosplay. That'd be kind of funny. Do a wholesome homesteading Minecraft game. Just build my dream cottagecore home. Which is, like, a lot of people who are newer here don't understand. Like, that's not a joke. My dream is to, at some point, become so successful that I do not have to, like, be online as much as I am and get, like, a cute, like, cozy home, like, sort of like what we have now. Like, Morgan's made this place just so comfy and cozy. You know, fairy lights everywhere, little, like fake vines everywhere, chill atmosphere, romantically lit, but, like, and just get to wear, like, flowers in my hair and, like, cute cottagecore dresses all day long. Very minimal makeup, just vibe in my element. That's not a joke. That's like that's my dream. Like that is 100% my dream. That's what I want to happen. Oh my, can't cast that far. I'm a pathetic fisher. Cottagecore girly life. Yeah, cottagecore girly life is like it sounds so nice. I have a life goal to get to a point in like my 30s or 40s where I trade my smartphone for a flip phone when I look forward to that day. Oh my god. I'm so proud of everyone who's stopped using Twitter. As much as it makes me sad not seeing a lot of you in my replies or likes or whatever. God damn. A lot of my friends are unplugging from Twitter right now. Even I spent the whole day off Twitter. I almost put up a tweet about it, and then I was like, that kind of defeats the purpose. I did end up like putting up a couple tweets today, but like it was an afterthought today where I read all day. I read, and I almost put up a tweet that said reading is greater than tweeting. But like I said, I was like, wait, that would just defeat the purpose. That's silly and stupid. But I read all day. It was awesome. It was the best thing in the world. I've been so at peace all day. I felt awesome. I worked out, hung out with Sig, my big stinky mans. Just chilled with him. Oily anchovy? Wait, someone needed an anchovy. Someone needed an anchovy in this game. Crap, was it Gel? No, he needed piranha. Unless I gave that to him already? Someone needed anchovy. I'm gonna find him. I still have this macaroons quest. I thought I beat that for some reason. Why? Do I not? Did they not need anchovy? Did I already? I think I might have already turned in the anchovy to whoever the hell it was. Okay, well, I don't care. Reading books is better than reading Twitter. Oh my god, I took way less psychic damage today. Twitter's a cesspool. I almost avoided it entirely. I use it to check on your Twitter and look at bad food memes. It's very flattering when people are like, I only have Twitter still so that I can check up on you. Or like hype up like your sponsored posts and stuff. And I'm like, that's really cute and kind. Like, thank you. I read fan fiction, but it's still reading fan fiction counts as reading. Anyone who tells you that it doesn't count as reading is gatekeeping, and that's fucking silly. Reading fan fiction, reading manga, reading comics, all of that counts as reading still. All right? I don't want to hear it from weirdos on the internet who are starting an argument about a non-issue. They're the ones who are weird. They're on the internet starting an argument about people's reading habits, and they're not reading. They're on the internet arguing while you're busy enjoying your best life reading. Fanfic's all I read? Hey, when I was 15, I rotted my brain with fanfic. Don't get me wrong. I read so much anime fanfic, it's not even a joke. Almost missed it. Thank you for the gift sub. Yeah, Loy handed out a ton of subs. God damn. Like, again, big thank yous in the chat for Loy. What is this? What am I witnessing here? Ah, my ass is on fire. Hard agree. Yeah. Bunch of classic literature is Jesus fanfic. Yeah. A lot of it just like, yeah, goes off the rails at some point. Literally tens of thousands of words a day, every day. Exactly. You're reading the English language. You're doing great. All right? Some of the fanfics ended better than the shows. I agree. I agree 100%. Do you know the amount of freaking Ron Mahalf fanfic that I read when I was growing up? Why do you think that I got so, like, gender fluid pilled so early in my life? How I got so femme pilled? I learned new words and mispronounced them for years. Yeah, that's the other. I saw a really funny tweet yesterday that was like, you can always tell who grew up reading because they know so many words and they mispronounce all of them. And I was like, fuck, that's me. My God, is that the Aurora Borealis localized entirely in your ass? Steamed ham, sir. I was like, that is such a hardcore call-out post. I said, God damn it, they're so right. I know my vocabulary, my lexicon, my vernacular, the colloquialisms that I'm familiar with outside of the literary sense are massive. I'm like a living thesaurus. I don't know how any of the words are said. When I start trying to use them in everyday speech, I sound like a fucking idiot. So that was the biggest call-out post I've seen in a long time. What was... Oh, my God. What was the word? There was a word on stream. I said... I'm not talking about the touche thing. That was a not knowing the definition of a word. But there was a word that I said where I mispronounced it. I think it was... Now I'm going to second guess myself. This was like maybe 3 years ago. And I got into an argument with Chad about this. But it was the word... It was the word... Is it... It's scalding hot water, right? Not scalding hot water. Or is it scalding hot water and it's not scalding? Oh my God, now I'm literally doubting myself now. What? Which is that? Which one is right? Scalding or scalding? Scalding hot water? Scalding hot water? Scalding hot water, I think, right? That sounds so much more right. It is ska? Oh my God. I'm a fucking moron. Why does anyone watch these? Why are you watching these streams? Used to mispronounce miscellaneous as miscellaneous. I knew someone who did that for like years, so you're not alone by a long shot. That is so valid, honestly, Sarah. Unless you were doing it as an adult, in which case, maybe questionable. But I knew someone when I was a kid who did that until we were in like middle school, I think. Ska. So scalding hot water. Oh my God. When I was little, I said macabre wrong. Said it like how it's spelt. You said macabre or something, I'm assuming. I like when someone does the like really French thing where they go macabre and they don't like say the R-E. That makes it sound like exotic. I mean, it is a French word, so yeah. I was saying scalding hot water until just now. Wait, for real? All right, you're in good company because I literally just had a crisis of faith live on stream. So you're fine. You're totally normal. Brian, please say supercalifragilistic expialidocious. Listen, I grew up with that movie. You can't out Mary Poppins me here. At least I knew the definition and pronunciation of facade at like 7. I mean, that's a good one. Is that because of all the facade YouTube videos going around of that game? I think it's time for you to leave. You guys remember facade playthroughs? Oh my God, that game was insane. Now that's a throwback game that if I did that on stream, that would be nuts. That would be psychotic energy, honestly. That would bring serial killer energy into the club that night, into the studio that night. That's how my mom always said it, and she was a burn victim, so it was like, all right, lady, you're the expert. Have you heard cloying used to describe peppermint? I mean, hey, if the shoe fits or something. Wait, I got a new quest. Lost in the Wind. I ran by this like 4 times. Choppa is known to be rough and gamey, much like my current employer's disposition. But I find with a little love and care, even the roughest piece of game can be made. What quest is this, my guy? This is the wrong menu. Wow, I know all of my hotkeys. Lost in the Wind. All we are is lost in the wind. Okay, well, let's get rid of Berry Blues and pin that one. Locate the recipe scraps for Akwindu Choppa. Wait, isn't that... I'm pretty sure that's one of my little boyfriend Hashin's favorite foods. CJ, enjoy your lurk. Get some good rest. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you. You've unlocked so many memories. Yeah, Facade was insane. Love Facade in theory, but in reality, that game scares me and makes me paranoid. Wait, why does it make you paranoid? Because they know what you're saying? My parents always say that I had a massive vocab as a kid, 3 to 5 years old, and I mean, part of it is from reading, and part of it is from the TISM. Any neurodivergence where we hyperfixated on language, or we were lonely kids who didn't socially get along with our peers as well, and had to find our fantasy worlds of comfort in books and things. No, I get that vibe. I totally get that vibe. I had a huge vocabulary for my age. I was in all the advanced English classes, but I couldn't pronounce any of them for shit. So smart as a kid, what happened? Your body caught up with your more adult brain. That's what happened. It's not like there's a way to become, like, super adult. Unless you, I mean, those of you who have, like, PhDs and shit, like, I'm always in awe of you. Something about the art style, like they're going to come out of the screen and eat me. It is a very off-putting, it's like Uncanny Valley. With Facade for sure. Not to mention, like, the character, they creepily stare at you as the AI processes whatever you typed in. Pokemon taught me more than school did. No, that's so valid. Listen, Pokemon was full of life lessons. I loved it. Alright, love it. I still actively love it. Sorry. Hey, Pokemon Rep, if you're watching, I still love Pokemon, by the way. Please keep sending me free shit. How do you roll your eyes? Do you glance up and down, or do you roll them like a circle? I roll them like a circle. Listen, this was a hot button debate on TikTok. Armchair psychologist going, oh, did you know that you're neurodivergent if you actually rolled your eyes? No, you're not. That's not how that fucking worked. There's plenty of people I knew who were neurotypical who fully rolled their eyes. Who also took it literally. Undiagnosed to this day. No tendencies that seem to indicate that they struggle with any processing. That was one of the dumbest armchair pop psychology debates I ever saw on TikTok that made me want to scream, claw out my eyeballs, and rip out my hair. I was so fucking mad at TikTok for taking that and running with it. Did you know that rolling your eyes just means looking up like the emoji? No, it's halfway through the arc of rolling their actual fucking eyes. Their actual fucking eyes. That's all it was. That's all it was. I promise you, that's all it was. Rolling your eyes is a motion of actually rolling your eyes. Some people do just the straight up look, but that's like more lack of motion than anything. The expectation is there either way of what it is. And the understanding of it is the same either way. So I'm pointing that out now. I'm cutting this conversation off at the pass because I know where this is going. And I'm still very angry at untrained, brain-dead teenagers on TikTok spreading, oh, yeah, everything is a neurodivergent behavior. No, it's not. It's not all fucking neurodivergent behaviors. Yes, we have a lot of behaviors that are weird. Like ranting angrily about something that's not that deep, like I'm doing right now. But not... Anyway. But I hate that it's like, just because your individual experience as like a fucking 17-year-old on TikTok makes you go, well, I was just diagnosed with ADHD, so that means that every single thing that I do, when I put my spoon down next to my knife, only neurodivergent people do that. No, shut the fuck up. You are diluting the waters and making it harder for people to be diagnosed or to focus on the things that really matter as far as addressing their symptoms and issues. It makes me mad as an ex-psych person. Anyway, that's my pet peeve of the day. How are you doing? This rant's so satisfying. I'm glad, all right? I'm glad. TikTok's so bad for that shit. It's great for that shit for a learning tool on like a base level. The problem is once someone sees their analytics go up, ooh, I'm getting more followers, I'm getting more likes. Maybe it's time for me to start acting like an expert in something I have zero training in or understanding of outside of my personal subjective experience. That's what happens every time with TikTok trends, and it pisses me the fuck off. The number of great ADHD, like, you know, it will be a person who's like, hey, I've lived with ADHD into my 50s, and here's like some stuff I've learned about it. And where I'm like, that's a great TikTok. That's awesome. That's going to help a young person who sees that go, whoa, I do that stuff. I didn't realize it being a pattern meant something. Maybe I should talk to a psychologist about this, or a therapist or something, or a doctor. That's awesome. I want more of that level of accessibility and understanding and setting the foundation for us having a better idea of what neurodivergence and mental health stuff looks like, because that stuff sucked when I was a kid. But seeing someone go, ooh, I made a funny joke about, like, I turned the sink on before I turn on the shower or something, and it's every ADHD person has that. No, they fucking don't, dude. Shut up. Go back to talking about your hyperfixations and saying, hey, hyperfixation's a part of ADHD. And know about that. Yeah, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Not everyone needs to know everything in the world or be an expert on fucking everything in the world. I promise you. I promise you. It's exhausting to know stuff, actually, a lot of the times. Just know the stuff that you know really well. That's okay. People will accept you for that, and they'll root you on for that. Just chill, dude. You're just really weird. Anyway. Yeah, like, do you organize your candy by color? You have autism. Like, bro, no. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I know people who, it's like, and it might be that they're neurodivergent, but they don't necessarily only have autism. That not all roads lead to just that. It's so strange to me when I see that kind of thing, where it's this absolutism, where let me diagnose you through the screen, even though we're not even talking. Like, that's crazy. It's super wacky. It reminds me of when WebMD first started becoming a thing on Google, and everyone was like, oh yeah, sometimes I clench my jaw. Oh my god, I have cancer. And it's like, no, dude, no. Why? We must abolish the word neurospicy in 2024. Who's with me? Oh my god. Oh, Shira. It's like the same debate as another I saw recently about people taking honk if you insert. Yeah! And taking them literally, but it's the same as you're saying. It doesn't indicate you have anything. Yeah, it might be a symptom of you having something, but a symptom does not mean that you have necessarily that specific thing. Symptoms have a lot of overlap. There are some things that I do as someone who's really ADHD that people who have autism do or who have OCD do. That doesn't mean I also, because I have that symptom, have OCD or autism. It just means that that's something that's commonly shared in the neurodivergent family of diagnoses. And that's okay. I don't need to collect a whole bunch of diagnoses like I'm getting Pokemon. That's it. That's all. Anyway. I don't know why that also, Ren, I'm not angry at you for bringing that up at all. It was just like, I was talking about it to Morgan the other day because I saw that, like, that and the pizza thing that Brookie mentioned going around the internet again, and I was like, no, that's wrong. I found the best thing is hearing about the stuff and being friends pointing it out, like, hey, I'm not me, autistic, or have this thing and notice you have a lot of similarities. You have X as well. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's very, very, very good to have, like, a foot in the door of your understanding, but acting like you know how to blanket diagnosis, which is the reason our mental health care is so bad to begin with, is because this is what I fought at my job against all the time when I was a psych counselor, was we had an on-site psychiatrist who worked hand in hand with me, so I would go, hey, these are the notes that I got from this client. These are the things that they're individually going through. Here, this is the way that I think we should develop an individualized plan to help work with their specific issues. And he would go, oh, it sounds like they have this. Let's just put them on this drug. And I go, okay, but that is only accounting for one symptom that I talked about. There's these other 17 things that we just talked about with this. Maybe let's not put them on lithium right away. That sounds fucking stupid. And we're like, nope. Blanket state, everyone can be treated with this. Let's all treat them with this. And I'd be like, okay, cool. So we're poisoning a 15-year-old boy. Awesome, dude. You suck. It was the worst. I hated it. Maj, hello, hi. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Like, you have ADHD and I have OCD, and a lot of our symptoms overlap, like sensory issues and hyperfixations, but it's very clear you don't have OCD and I don't have ADHD. It's just overlapping. Exactly, like Morgan said. Thank you. I love you, Morgan. I'm so full of lithium. Oh my god. Like having a fever. A fever could be a symptom of a ton of different things. You can't look at having a fever in isolation and say someone has X. Exactly, CJ. Exactly. Thank you. That's a way better example than what I was popping off about there. And here's the thing, too. I don't want to medically gatekeep people either. Like, I understand there's always people who are like, but I can't get, like, a proper diagnosis. I don't have the money, or my area doesn't have the resources for it. Or, like, this, I'm just trying to find the community and, like, some sort of understanding of this thing. You can do all of that, absolutely. Like I understand, like being aware of those symptoms is really important to figuring out yourself and being more comfortable with, like, why you do certain things or why you think certain things or act a certain way. But you cannot just go, well, I watched like 18 TikToks about this. Now I'm an expert of my own mental health. Like, that's not really how that works, unfortunately. Like, you're gonna know you best at the end of the day, but, like, it takes a little bit more than that. And obviously, I'm not gonna say also that, like, every psychiatrist is right, because I just gave it an example of one being real fucking shitty. Or, like, I'm not gonna say every psych counselor or therapist is right. Met plenty who suck. Absolutely. But all I'm saying is please cross-reference. Do a little bit of research beyond just, I saw a funny trend on the internet. Oh, man, I must have that thing. That's all. Anyway. That's the rant of the night. This Selfish Sunday, I get to rant about whatever the hell I want. Have you guys seen that they have these new Stanley Cups that don't even fucking fit in the cup holders in the car? What is that shit about? Oh, my God. Can you imagine? L'chaim. Oh, my God. Thank you. Silver, thank you for the 5-stream streak, by the way. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Anyway, all I'm trying to say is I don't want you to be kept out of figuring yourself out, but also please don't just drink the Kool-Aid of online, like, trending stuff. Don't let someone else, like, convince you of something that you yourself have never thought about, but let it start, like, the process of making you wonder. Do that. That's where it should begin and end, and then after that, like, you know, do individual research, find free resources if you need to, you name it. The cup holders! Rah! Ranting and fishing, we love to see it. What am I, a fucking 82-year-old from, like, the bayou? Ranting and fishing? Oh my God. I had some girl who used to bully me write me a DM saying, like, hey, I do insert bad destructive things in myself. I don't want to. Help me. And I was like, therapy? Because I know that what it's like doesn't mean I have the training to help. Yeah, that's the other thing, too. Just because I have gone through tons of therapy, like, me as an individual who's gone through tons of therapy and, you know, has even a background in psych counseling, I'm not going to diagnose you guys through the internet. That's insane. That's a crazy thing to do. That is not right. It's unethical at the very least. I get it because everyone's getting very different neurodivergence and stuff right now. It's just extra interested in it because I know a lot of people in this community actually are neurodivergent. Known for like a decade that I was ADHD. I got diagnosed autistic as well about 2 months ago. Whoa, wild, Ren. So while I don't use TikTok and wouldn't let it diagnose me with anything, I'm starting to get the same things that are undoubtedly on TikTok on my YouTube feed. Yeah. So if you're talking about, like, YouTube Shorts, that's where TikToks go to die, like, 2 months after they've been trending on TikTok. And the comment sections are somehow so much worse. I don't know what it is, but, like, there's a marketing study that was done recently that was, like, a majority of the people on YouTube Shorts who, like, take the time to, like, scroll through a ton of them and actually comment on them are, like, teen boys to, like, men in their, like, mid-20s. So, obviously a demographic with a lot of brain cells and a lot of, you know, social well-adjustment. But I've gotten some of the most rank comments on my YouTube Shorts compared to Instagram Reels or TikToks. Like, it's just, like, where brain cells go to die. I just, like, don't even look at my comments most of the time on my Shorts anymore. Because 9 times out of 10, it's like a 13-year-old boy who writes some edgy shit where I'm like, oh, cool, dude, you're going to definitely grow up and be on a watch list. Or it's a, like, adult man being like, oh, you're having fun? Try working an 80-hour day. And I'm like, okay, this guy's just miserable and gave up on his dreams way too early. I hate YouTube Shorts. There is something sinister looming. Yeah, it's like once a TikTok goes up on YouTube Shorts, it becomes evil. And again, it's always like, oh yeah, I remember this on TikTok from 2 months ago. I only watch YouTube Shorts that are in my sub feed. I don't free scroll. Yeah, every now and then I'll catch one because it's like just there on my YouTube app. But I have never scrolled YouTube Shorts without taking some level of psychic damage. Because it'll be like, oh, cute cat video that I saw 4 months ago. And then I'll scroll up one time and it'll be like, hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to do an epic headshot in Call of Duty Warzone. And I'll be like, oh, cool. Content I fucking hate. I think I get it. For me, it took 2 years and a neurologist for my doctor to realize I'm anemic right now. I'm a bit of limbo for another health issue, and it can be a fight for answers. Good to get medical confirmation. Yeah, and again, you don't always need medical confirmation when it's not something that's like what you're talking about, Scattered. Like, we're talking more about mental health stuff. Like, there are a lot of things that we have learned over the years that really do help people, like, sort of get closer to self-diagnosis, and then maybe be able to bring that to someone who's a professional and go, hey, I overlap with a lot of these things. Is there any way we can do, like, you know, a test to see if I register on the spectrum of whatever? So that's the type of thing that is very different than just like traditional medicine. And it's why we have to be careful when we talk about these things, because I never want to medically gatekeep people. Again, I don't want someone to... None of us are here to invalidate your individual experience, but it's more also a warning and a little bit of foresight for you not to just immediately assume you know everything just because you like saw something on the internet. But that said, like, if you're the one who's experiencing those symptoms and you're experiencing them over and over again, that is a very valid thing to be like, oh, well, I saw this thing that was like some tips for like ADHD people. I feel like maybe I might have ADHD. I might have this other thing. Maybe I'll try out some of those and see if it helps out. That's the part where I think that like the internet and its education is like really useful and good, and why we can avoid the medical talk at all with diagnosis at times, because like sometimes it doesn't even matter what you're actually diagnosed as. If you come up like with a coping mechanism that works, it works. That's the whole point of therapists, is to not give you necessarily techniques that you haven't tried, although some of them do that really well also. But it's more of like to help you explore what's comfortable for you, that's going to allow you to push past some of the barriers that are interfering with the way that you interact with the world or think or get through the day. So yeah. I simply see a YouTube short and think to myself, girl, whatever. My aunt in her 50s does Facebook Reels, and she sends me videos I've seen months ago, and it's like, why don't you respond? So I have a really good friend of mine, and I haven't told her this yet, but like, so she is very addicted to Instagram Reels. And she sends me probably like 3-4 Instagram Reels every single day. And I've basically, like, the ones that I've reacted to the most are like cat video ones, because I'm like, oh, that's a really cute cat. I love that cat, what that cat's doing, whatever. And so she's learned that she just like sends me like a shit ton of cat videos, right? But now, unfortunately, since we're like through anything that's like remotely original on Instagram Reels, which Instagram also suffers from the same thing, I'm getting mainly videos from her, short form videos of cats that I saw on TikTok 4 months ago, 3 months ago. So, and I never have the heart to tell her. I just react the same way that I would have if she had sent me the TikTok of it 3 months ago. So, I get my borderline diagnosis as relieved as I genuinely thought that there was no hope for me, because I feel so much. I feel crazy, feeling so intensely. Yeah, no, totally understandable. And that's where diagnosis does help a lot of people have peace of mind. But also, I'm not going to sit here and preach and say you have to go to a psychiatrist and you have to get an official diagnosis or you're never going to be able to do anything. Like, no, I'm not going to be that person. I don't think that that's right either. But there is a happy medium where it's like you cannot just trust the internet blindly without like questioning a little bit of it or cross-referencing a little bit of it, especially if it's like someone who's like, hey, I'm a random person that has no credentials at all, just sharing my very individual, very subjective experience online. That does not work, because they are a completely different person than you. They have a different background. They've gone through different life events. They might be on different medication. They might have experienced a different type of trauma than you. They might have, you know, their parents might have done X, Y, and Z growing up. You have no idea. So it's like a really different thing, and I hate blanket all statements. That was sort of the point I was making earlier with the example of arguing with the psychiatrist that I worked with when I was doing psych stuff, where I would constantly be like, no, we need to take this from like a cognitive behavioral aspect that's individually, you know, suited for this person. We can't just like go, oh, this drug fixes everybody. Like, that's going to hurt more people as well. And not everyone's going to be helped. And then those people who go, well, I'm talking to a psychiatrist, are going to feel more betrayed. They're going to feel more lost. They're going to feel more confused because it's not working for them. And that's the way that it works. So, yeah. That's how I have always looked at psychology. Is it's a tool to help us but it needs to have some level of individualism to it. It cannot be a blanket all statement every single time, because we're all supremely different human beings from each other. Lady Saga, what's good? Hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Yeah, we're all results of our own history, exactly. We're all our own story. Walking around is our own story. Psych Major Hero, I agree so much. Hey, great to meet someone who's like-minded. Samantha, good to have you here. Welcome. I've been watching TikToks on desktop lately because it hasn't been working on mobile for me. That's weird. If I scroll for too long for some reason, I'll have to non-stop TikToks in a row on the same topic. Sometimes it's, oh yeah, your algorithm, the algorithm on TikTok goes through these weird waves where it's the most aggressive thing in the world. Oh, you spent 4 seconds watching this one type of video. Here's 85 of that type of video for you in a row with no variation. It's become very nicheified, and that's the one thing I don't like about TikTok, and why I've kind of stepped away from even posting my own, because you guys remember I was on a tear, on a marathon, putting up a ton of them. But I don't like being nicheified. I've always been a variety person. I've always been an eclectic mix of chaos, and that's how I've always survived. I think people also forget sometimes that no matter what they technically have, there is never harm in accommodating yourself, as if you do have insert whatever diagnosis here, if those accommodations actually help you, the worst that can happen is you were wrong about your diagnosis, but you're still making life a little easier for yourself. Exactly. No, I agree. And I think within that also, it's always good to remember that just because you and someone else might have the same thing doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have the same symptoms. You're not necessarily going to have the same challenges. I have friends who have ADHD who they do not have the same hyperfixation issues that I have. They don't spend a whole day looking up the official fan wiki of My Hero Academia for 4 hours when they should be doing work the way that I do. They're oh, I have the ADHD that makes me forget that I had to do X, Y, or Z. Or I get this I have the classic meme of, oh, shiny thing, I got distracted type thing. They struggle with different things within the same diagnosis. And that's the thing that I think is a good takeaway message from this rant, is even within the same diagnosis, we experience symptoms that are different from each other. And even when we experience the same symptoms, people handle those individually very differently. So there you go. Agreed with everything you just said. Applies to medicine in general as well. The body is so diverse depending on the individual. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That one guy that the Freddy Fiber, yeah, Xena, I love that. Yeah, keeps duetting, kept popping up in a row. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Good Lord. So yeah, it's just one of those things. I'm not, I'm trying to think of the ADHD shit I don't have, but I have so much of it that it's it's hard for me to remember. I very rarely do the thing that many ADHD people do. I very rarely zone out in the middle of a conversation. If it's really late at night and I'm tired and I'm distracted by my phone, sometimes that will happen. But if I'm making eye contact with a friend who's talking to me, here's a great example. When we were in LA in November at Ethan's, Ethan has severe ADHD. I have severe ADHD, but we have very, very different types of ADHD. We were in the middle of a conversation, and I was sitting there, he was talking about something, I was sitting there, I had my arms crossed, I was yeah, yeah, that's awesome. Oh shit, yeah, that's so cool. I'd maybe break eye contact every now and then, because, eye contact for a prolonged amount of time makes me uncomfortable. And I was just oh yeah, cool, that's so cool, man. And I was able to keep most of the details of what he said straight in my head, but some of them, they jangle around like a bunch of keys in my brain, and I forget because it's ADHD. So I didn't get all of it. But then I started talking, replying to him, and he immediately, he was oh yeah, you did that? That's so cool, dude. Oh wow. And I was still talking, and he just had, all of a sudden had his phone up, and was just looking at his phone. And I just went, yo, bro, hey, are you still fucking listening to me? Because that was rude. And he was I'm sorry, I got distracted. And we made it a joke. I'm never mad at him. I'm very used to him doing that kind of thing. But those are really different symptomatic scenarios with ADHD. So that's how we bounce off each other like that. I did mark him in his content as not interested, so hopefully I never see him. Yeah, that guy is a raging bigot, and I'm so glad that you got rid of him on your feed, Brookie. That guy sucks. I do that all the time because being AFAB has caused me to cope differently. That's also fair. And again, see, that's the thing, is like everyone has a very different type of upbringing and set of circumstances and conditions that they have existed and survived through. So yeah. So there you go. There you have it. That is the way that it goes. That is the way that that goes. So again, please do not listen to the randos on TikTok who are like, I have this, and I'm going to teach you that if you like pine trees, then that means you have this. Because I like pine trees. No, that means that you have that and you like pine trees. Not anyone else except for other people who have that and happen to like pine trees also. That's it. Chill the fuck out. It's not your job. You don't have to know everything about everything. It's okay. It is all right to not know everything. It's okay to not be an expert in something you don't know shit at the end of the day about. I promise you. No one's going to judge you for that. Or if they do, they're just a dickhead. And don't talk to them. Sarah, get some good rest. Thank you very much for vibing. Hope you had a good time here tonight. And thank you again for the raid earlier. Boom. We got the bluefish tuna, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait, how many fish do I have now? Also, here's a good question. Is it bugs or fish that you can stack 30 of in this game? I do not remember which of the living creatures, because it was only one of them that they upgraded the stack size to. And I don't remember if it was bugs or fish. I always get the two mixed up. But I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. Anyway, thank you for Selfish Sunday rant time. That was fun. There's a reason why diagnoses usually take a long time to be given. It's almost like you can't instantly tell someone has specific illnesses. There you go, man. Yes. Bugs or fish. Like, which one? I heart fish. What's everyone's favorite fish? If your fish is tuna, by the way, you have ADHD. Look at that. That's a TikTok right there. I'm lurking, but I agree with what you're saying hardcore. It feels so icky when my TikTok feed shows people trying to diagnose other people or like celebrities. Yeah, it's really, and it's also like invasive. Like, can you imagine, like, if you like met a celebrity or like a content creator who hadn't like been overtly open, like a front, like, oh, I have autism or I have like ADHD, and like a fan came up and they were like, hey, I just want to let you know, like, I really appreciate, like, you are a huge inspiration to like the autism community, like the autistic community. And I'd be like, oh, I don't have autism. What? I'm glad. I'm really happy that you get something out of that, but I don't have autism. You can't diagnose me with that. Like, that's weird, dude. Bug stack to 30. I don't remember how many fish stacks into. Got it. Thank you. Yeah, I think fish are 5 or 10. So that's fine. I wish that they would up the limit though to the 30 that the bugs are at. Thank you for the clarification. You do now. I did tell Morgan the other day, I was like, I haven't been, like, I got tested when I was younger when they were testing me for ADHD and stuff. And, like, again, I have, like, a lot of overlap with other neurodivergents. So it could just be my ADHD being as fucking insane as it is. You know, I have a lot of stuff, like, a lot of processing and cognitive issues, like dyslexia and whatever. But I was like, yeah, maybe I might need to, like, talk to my doctor about getting tested again. We'll see. It might be a thing. But yeah, there is definitely, I agree with you, Jenna. There's something like icky where you make, like, no one wants assumptions made about them, right? That's like a really weird thing to do, especially something so important and something that's like kind of a core part of who you are that a lot of the times like is interwoven with like how you've navigated life and your sense of self and identity. Like, I don't think anyone wants the uncomfortable like scenario where someone else has told them, like, oh, you do these things, so you probably are this. Like, that's yucky. I don't like that. It's not my favorite. Speaking of hyperfixations, I've been obsessed with being a space cat all week. Wait, space cat? Tell me more. I love cats and I love space. I love space. Double checked with the good pal Google. Fish stack is 5. Boo. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Singularity 6. Unleash the stacks. Give us 99 for everything. Give us 99 or 100 of everything. You're going to make arrowheads 100, but you're not going to let me hold 100 fish? Like I'm a fishmonger at the Seattle marketplace, just with a bunch of wriggling, wet, stinky aquatic creatures on me? What's wrong with you? Why are you limiting me that way? You know? So, I don't know. That would make the game kind of poggers, in my opinion. I mean, the game is it's dope, right? Don't get me wrong. I'm a paleo partner. I'm legally obligated to say this, but like, imagine if we could hold 99 of everything. 99 problems and a fish ain't one, you know? As they say. Also, I should probably be picking up all the oysters because I should be getting more green oyster or green pearls. That is something I said in my brain that I never did in the actual game. Guys, I don't know if you knew, I have ADHD. So there's a new game called Slipstream, which is like streamer chat interactive where the streamer has a ship and chat is crew members, and I picked cat, which is a gunner, so I'm a space cat who commits space murder. Wait, what? I've never heard of this. I kind of need to try this now. Can't hold 1,000 fish and throw them in Seattle? It doesn't feel like a cozy chill game when most of my time spent running back and forth to my house just to sell fish. Give me 99 fish. What the hell? Really fun. Sounds kind of fun. It does sound kind of fun, you know? Put 60 hours in the week? Nettles, what the shit is this again? Put this in stream suggestions. Would it be a good... I mean, if it has Twitch chat integration, please put that in stream suggestions. That sounds like it could be kind of fun. The other game I was looking at, because I was looking at like more cozy games to interweave with Outer Wilds, because Outer Wilds is actually kind of creepy and intense at times. There's a game called Astroneer, and I don't know if is that one worth playing on stream? I don't know very much about it, but it like just looked cute from the graphic style. Speaking of fish, have y'all been keeping up with Charlotte the Stingray that got... No, so I saw the first one about Charlotte the Stingray. I haven't seen... Oh yeah, Shara, thank you for timing that out. Yeah, if we can I always bring this up just as a disclaimer. No one's mad at you. Yeah, please don't use slurs ever in chat, even censored. That's just not something anyone really wants to see ever. Thank you for catching that, Shira. I wasn't caught up on chat there yet. But yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Astroneer. Wait, it's free and wait. So the game you're talking about, Nettles, has a mobile app, and it's free, and the mobile app allows chat to play. That's kind of dope. Oh my gosh. Jaganisa, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Yeah, if it's a word that you feel like you might have to send, here's the rule I think that we should live by that might help people. Because again, I know that you didn't mean any harm by that at all, by putting that in the chat. But if it's something you have to censor, maybe don't even write it at all. If that helps. Also, again, just friendly reminder, whenever we talk about more serious topics, tons and tons of stories about trauma in chat normally is like, no one's having fun. like just as a heads up. Like I know I don't want to sit here and just read out loud like tons of stories about people's trauma or bullying that they've gone through. I want you guys to feel accepted here and included, and know that you're not alone, and that a lot of us have gone through very similar circumstances within our lives and those types of things. But like detailed stories about like trauma and horrible situations you've been put in by people who are bigoted or insensitive is like not my idea of like oh yeah, boy, stream, so fun. So another heads up if you're like, oh, should I write this or should I maybe put this in a journal kind of thing. Very fair. Sorry. No, all good. Just more as a heads up. Where should I put it in Discord? We have the stream suggestions chat room, Nettles. That would be perfect. So I would love to check if that has integrated mobile and desktop chat interaction and is free to play. That sounds awesome, actually, Nettles. Thank you so much for the heads up on that. Blue Marlin, let's go. There we go. Yeah, no, Maj, you are absolutely fine. You are A-okay. Anyway, there's no new names on Charlotte, and she still hasn't given birth, so you haven't missed anything since the initial news. I'm waiting so patiently. I saw that the other day when it first started trending, because it came across my For You page. Because I get a lot of cool nature videos on TikTok, which I love any, like, animal fact videos. I think those are dope. Outside of that, yeah, I wasn't keeping up. So thank you for the update, though. Stingrays are one of the coolest animals. I literally just rewatched. I went back because I'm in season 2 or season 3 of River Monsters in my rewatch. So Shira, you probably know this because you're also obsessed with the show. But I went back to season 1 to watch the Amazonian stingray episode a second time within the past 2 months, because I love that episode so much. It's so cool. Those are so huge. They're gigantic. If you guys have never seen an Amazonian stingray, like freshwater stingray, they are gigantic. They're so cool. They're huge. Please go check them out. They're really neat. Yeah, wishing Charlotte all the best, for sure. Technically, you don't have to be watching the stream to play it. It integrates with Twitch, so you can see the ships of all the Twitch streamers who are live with ships. You can join them and play. That's so cool, actually. I like that. It's really neat. That makes it a lot more accessible, too. I like that so much. So true. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Shira. Do you have to be okay with it? Not just your community, but there's no, like, chat feature. Oh, okay. Cool. No, that's fine. I'm cool with that, Nettles. The River Monster Stingray episodes legitimately contributed to my fear of open water. I watched that show way too young. No, that's so fair because I've been in open water a lot in my life. And that's just like a fun little treat of a show for me that I watch to get my adrenaline pumping. I go, oh, cool. If I ever visit that country, I'm never going into any of their lakes or rivers now. Awesome. So, no, I get that. It wasn't even that you were too young. It's just like that show is designed to make you go, wow, nature is scary, dude. It's so cool, but it's so scary. And I never want to be in the same place as that creature, ever. I really like it because a lot of chat integration games are like, here is an NPC name for chat, and this you are actually playing together, which is cool. Oh, yeah, I like that interactivity. That's really cool. Wait, Charlotte has 1 pup confirmed, and they're aren't really sure what the timeline for gestation is going to be, but she's happy and healthy. Dope! That's so cool. That's so cool. Oh my god, love that. Thank you for the update, by the way. By the way, how do you say your username? I just want to make sure that I'm saying it right. Is it Ilon? Yo, what's up, Sylvie? Hello, hi. Oh, thank you for the kind words. Thank you. Thanks for dropping by to drop some love into the community. Hope you have had a good end of your weekend, beginning of your week. Also so cool because while we have seen Stingray Parthenogenesis. I'm probably saying that so wrong. We have not seen it in this species of stingray, so regardless of the outcome, we're witnessing something new and cool. I just love the fact that stingrays are like a species of like skate or like very closely related to sharks. And there's so many different like subspecies of stingrays. It's so cool how many there are. They've had a lot of evolutionary variation in like some ways, but mainly they all like have the same features and things. Like the flat body thing is like just so neat. Ilanwi, after the Princess of Black Hole. I think you've explained that to me before. I'm so sorry if it takes a bit for me to remember and learn. But thank you so much for the reminder, Ilanwi. Thank you. Yo, what's up, Lulu? Welcome. Good news is that I am getting 2 extra days with my partner, and it's been absolutely lovely. Love that, Lulu! We love here. Enjoy that. That's super cool to hear. Enjoy your time together. Have a lot of good power couples in this community. For sure. Ilanwi. Hey. My eyes on the lawn. Oui. This is my French neighbor saying yes back to me. There we go. Oh, that was or Sylvie. Yeah, sorry. I was just saying hi to you, and then I mix it up. There's the dyslexia for you. So there you have it. Notice why I respond to so many variations. I'm gonna do my best. Because if it was up to me, I would have said it. Actually, I probably would have said it Ilanwi. But I was like, I hope that this person doesn't think that I'm accidentally, like, mispronouncing, like, Elon. Because no one wants to be even close to Elon Musk. No one wants to be in the same wheelhouse as him and his name or anything that represents him. So, in the interest of not insulting you, this is why I sought clarification. If you want to be cool little space creatures and fight aliens, check out Slipstream. Yeah, chat. There we go. You can put it in stream suggestions. If you want to talk about it more, you can always put it in general gaming as well, if you want, Nettles. I bet it would get some people interested in it, especially if it's free to play. Like, stress it's free to play because it's hard out here right now, and I think that would be a big appeal for a lot of people. Also, I completely missed chat's response. Does anyone know what Astroneer is? I just saw it on my Xbox Game Pass homepage as something that they were recommending I try out. And I was like, ooh, that does kind of look cute. But I don't really know that much about it. I know it's like a space survival, like a very cute space survival game. Like a little bit more like almost Minecraft-y it looked a little bit like. I don't know. Just remember this one chat game that Luxie's been starting to play with her community called Lurkbait Twitch Fishing. It's about $7 on Steam, and it's a chill fishing game for chat. What? That sounds cool as hell. Seen Astroneer gameplay before. It does look cute, and a lot of folks play it co-op. Ooh. Okay, maybe I'll give that a try then. I have good news. I got my first appointment booked, and by that time, I have a date for my surgery. This journey has only begun, and I'm so happy to do this for myself. My hair will feel like grass because of the pre-surgery hell soap you have to use. Oh no! So your guy's favorite hair products would be happily received in DMs. Oh no! I use a brand for my hair for shampoo and for my conditioner called Maui Moisture. I use the hibiscus blend. It's really nice. So if you have hair anything like mine that you want all silkified, that's what I use. I hope that surgery goes so well. We're gonna be rooting on that whole process the whole way, your recovery process as well. Know you got a group of people who care about you. But yeah, that's all I use for my hair, really. I used to use this other conditioner called Elvive, level 5 or something like that. That was kind of cool, but they discontinued it because I think there's like a chemical in it that's not great for your hair. So it was like awesome, and I didn't find out that it was like recalled until I don't know if it was recalled. They stopped making it. That's all I know. And it was I had just stockpiled like 4 bottles of it. Watched it many years ago. I remember it being very cute, but I don't know much about the actual gameplay of Astroneer. Okay, that's fair. At least some people know what I'm talking about. I didn't invent this game. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Got some achievements. I'm about halfway, almost halfway to level 9. I have all these fish to sell also. This is going to be sick. There you go. I'll probably spam Discord with memes when I'm nervous, right, people? That's totally understandable. We literally have a memes channel for that. There's been a lot of meme spam in it over the past few weeks. It's been great. Hask is my longtime go-to hair product brand. Their stuff is great. I've actually never heard of that. It took me a long time to get to a hair routine that works very well with my hair. Like, the stuff I used before this was fine. But, Morgan helped me figure it out. And, I'd like to think that my hair is kind of nice. I don't know what chat thinks about it, but I think it's alright. It's okay. Unless one day it comes out that the company and its products are terrible and corrupt, in which case I'm a piece of shit. Bruce Wayne Jackson, what a name. No, that's when you just go, oh, I always had a bad feeling about this company, and then you act morally superior on social media. That's the way. That's the way that you do it. Exactly, yeah. That's the battle plan. That's damage control PR 101. Go, oh, I actually never really liked this company. I actually knew that they were shady from the start. They've always felt weird to me. I think I saw Mark, Bob, and Wade play Astroneer. Really? It's an open world game. Sandbox. Going to different planets and discovering new things and building out your base. That's so cute. So is it kind of like if Subnautica was like in the galaxy with like cuter graphics? If Subnautica was like in space, is kind of what the vibe I got from like the preview trailer I watched. Your hair is so nice though, Brian. I'm jealous. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. 99% of this is probably just genetics. Although I will say this, like I'm someone who has not always taken the best care of myself because, spoiler, surprise, I hate myself most of the time. But throughout life, I have valued my hair. So I've always taken pretty good care of that at the very least. So, thank you. I have very thick Scandinavian hair. So if I just trim and thin it, it literally looks like I cut off half of it. Oh no. I have a lot of friends who have that kind of hair. They complain about the same exact thing. But yeah, I'm someone who I take okay care of my hair. Especially nowadays. I try to, you know, make sure that I'm not overexposing it to heat. I brush it out. You know, comb out tangles. Whenever I get, like, my hair cut. You know, Morgan helps me remove some of the split ends and stuff like that. It's good. Stream when I'm not working. After 8 months unemployment, I finally got a job at the dispo I've been semi-weekly regular at since the day I turned 21. I just turned 25 on the... That's awesome, though. Wait, you are the second person in our community, Vi. Welcome, by the way, Vi Rots. Who got a dispo job at a place that they were regular at. You're the second person in a matter of like a month who's had that. That's awesome. That's great because it means you know the stock, you know the products. You're not like just, oh, I just got hired and I don't really know what I'm talking about. Like you actually have like a history with that. So you're like way more reliable as an employee there. That's kind of great. So my best friend a voice memo about something embarrassing I did earlier, and he just responded with, "That's really, really embarrassing. Guys, is this the end for me? Is this it?" That does sound really, really embarrassing for you, by the way. That happened to you after the first embarrassing thing, and that's what your friend wrote to you. That's really, really embarrassing. Might be the end, by the way. Hey, Alicia, welcome to the stream. Hello, hi. Scattered Voice, take care. Get some good rest. Thanks so much for sharing the end of your weekend, start of your week with us. That's embarrassing. I know that your name is actually Ass Lover, but it's very funny that it's 455 Lover, by the way. Welcome on in. I'm so embarrassed. So embarrassed right now. Humiliated even. So embarrassed being full of this much isopropyl alcohol. Oh, shaking and crying. My God. I remember when I first started putting up cosplay years ago, that was one of the most intense replies I would get from people. was, oh my god, this look, Bryant, this is amazing. I'm shaking and crying, literally shaking and crying. I was like, damn. It's so cool. It's been so awesome being able to guide people towards products I like and have them come back another day and tell me they liked it. Yeah, you're like helping people out because like obviously a lot of people like use it recreationally, but even recreationally, I think it has a lot of use for helping people mellow out or handle like maybe even like if they're dealing with anxiety or depression that traditional medication hasn't been able to help them with. There's a lot of evidence that it aids people with PTSD. There's, which literally why I have a prescription. There's a lot of stuff out there that can help with chronic pain. So pointing them in the right direction, that's a skill. That's great. That's cool. Or if they just want to mellow and they're like, hey, I'm having trouble sleeping. And you're like, oh, you've been smoking a fucking sativa before bed, dum-dum. Here's a cool indica to mellow you out. My Switch is dying? Oh, no. Get some good rest. Thanks so much for dropping by. I enjoyed my lurk, but I have an early morning. Alex Ruth, take care as well. Get some wonderful rest. Thank you to both of you for being here. Get some wonderful, wonderful rest. Take care of yourselves. Appreciate it. Truly, truly. But yeah, no, I am a very big, especially having worked in, again, the psych field, I got to see how over-medicated a lot of people were. So I'm very big into alternative medicine that has a lot of scientific backing of study right now. 50% of employee discounts and free samples to review is dope. What the shit? I'm going to go get a job at your dispo. I also have a very early morning, so I'm headed to bed. Shira, take care. Thanks so much for being here. Always appreciate seeing you. I'm so proud of you. Like, I know that you're not going to accept this. You're going to, like, hiss at me like an angry possum. But, like, I'm so fucking proud of you. I've seen you grow so much over the years, and you are doing some of the coolest, most badass shit someone your age could possibly be doing. Follow your heart. Keep following your heart. Keep figuring out the things that bring you joy and that you become passionate about, because I want to keep seeing you grow and pursuing things that are enriching your life. It's so cool. Like, truly. Shira stays being one of the coolest fucking people. For real. Boo, hiss, etc. Good night, Shira. Thank you. Ooh. Torn scrap from cookbook. We got part 2. Succulent. To make aquendu chapa simmer, a chapa filet, and a decadent bouquet of garlic and mountain morels. Okay. I've been looking for a way to get rid of those besides just grilled mushrooms for ages now. Also, speaking of possums, Morgan found one of the fucking funniest TikToks the other night of this dude. He's holding a possum up. Well, it's off screen at first, and he's like, the American possum is an animal whose temperature runs so cold that viruses such as rabies typically cannot survive. Therefore, they can't be rabid. And then he turns the camera to show what he's holding in his arm, and it's just a possum. It just goes into the camera, and then he flips it back to him, and he starts telling more more facts about possum, and in between each one, he just flips it back to the possum, and it's just in the camera just being like, ah! It's so funny. One of my favorite TikToks I've ever seen. So good. THC has been very helpful with my absence seizures and benign tremor. Yeah, so I have a lot of friends who treat their seizures with THC. I think, again, and seeing the suffering that they've gone through and the lack of effectiveness from the treatments that they've gotten previously, to see them have something that's pretty readily accessible and genuinely is helping them through a medical crisis like that, it's really cool to see it. Very neat. Sure, so talented, so proud of what they have been able to do and learn. Absolutely. It's been really cool. Because here's the thing, at the end of the day, it's like I say, I'm one person amongst thousands of people in this community. I make the joke all the time that I'm like the mom of a lot of my mod team, especially like the younger ones, like watched them grow up. But we all watched a lot of these people grow up in the community and go on and figure out cool things about themselves and go off and do these awesome, like, adventures in life. giant accomplishments, these cool, I don't know, pursuits that they whether it's academic or career-wise or whatever. It's just so awesome. It's just so cool to see. One of my favorite things is catching up with people. Wish Sweden was into this stuff. So many, me included, end up having meds that are dangerous to combine because the doctors run out of options. Yeah, it really sucks because we do have so many reactions that happen. And I'm not going to completely discredit traditional medicine because a lot of it did come from holistic things that we figured out years and years ago and just figured out how to do chemically within a lab and mass produce. There are lots of medications that are traditional pharmaceuticals that help people. I'm never, ever going to bash that kind of thing. I don't like the way that America does it with big pharma. I think that it's become so monetized and shitty. But, and, you know, it's profit over people kind of thing. But I do wish that big pharma's grip wasn't so big on so much of the world that we did have more space and more leniency to experiment and just explore alternative options that help people. Because they do. They genuinely help people. You know? So, after almost 5 years of being in the Twitch community, you see so much growth and good news for the people here. And it's so great to see. Oh, absolutely. Who was the weirdo eating charcoal? Wait, who? Like, in the game? Or are you talking about in real life? Someone was eating charcoal? I mean, charcoal has some health benefits in limited quantities, like in toothpaste and in certain supplements and whatnot. For medicine, were people like just eating chunks of charcoal? Are you talking about like they just like, took a bite of a piece of charcoal? Is that what you're insinuating? Because that's really fucking funny. Because that's not how you're supposed to medically use charcoal. That's not how that works. That's so funny. Not all bad, but it could get better. It could get way better. And the problem is greedy people in the pharmaceutical companies have made it very hard for any sort of progress to be made in a lot of aspects of the medical world that aren't directly monetized and overseen by them. And that sucks. I have heart issues, so I can't take most epilepsy meds. My parents have been open and truthful about the pros and cons of smoking, since I was old enough to ask them what their business was. That was so smelly, so it's so awesome being involved. That's wonderful. I'm so glad that they're supporting you through all that and have knowledge of it as well. Because, yeah, and that's the other thing is, like, we have to be very, like honest about that. There are definitely some risks to, like, vaping and to smoking and overconsumption of any product, even from a psychological standpoint. And I think that as long as you're being reasonable and as well-informed as you can about it, then you'll know that, like, a lot of the times the benefits are going to really, really help out. And the cons are not going to be something that holds you back from, like, enjoying those benefits or, you know, benefiting from those medical purposes that it has. So, yeah, I think there's room to, like, be realistic about it while also, like, you know, giving it a shot. And this goes for a lot of alternative medication out there and supplements and whatnot. Obviously, don't, like, buy shit from TikTok influencers and Instagram influencers who are peddling multivitamin pills every day. But, you know, do some research into the stuff that's out there. Not everything you're told in school is the only truth to the world. I think it helps digestion. Yeah, it can help digestion, but not like if you're eating like a fistful, like oh, Santa brought me a hunk of charcoal in my stocking this year. I'm gonna just fucking eat it like it's a jawbreaker. Funny, but my awful ex works at another store from the same company alongside his girlfriend. He cheated on me with Jesus. The layers to this. Well, I guess that's a side benefit to that, so that's kind of funny. Deep lore. I'm glad that it's not messy for you at the very least. None of that's come back to haunt everybody. Because here's my thing. If I were to work at somewhere like a dispensary, I need everyone to actually be like, oh yeah, I use the products here and I'm mellowed and I'm chill. And I'm not going to be like a Karen-y middle management asshole or like a drama hound. I need you to fucking go, yo, I like this job a lot, and a lot of life is really not that deep. I need that. I need that in the environment. So, but thank you. Now that you talked about this, you and the other person who's talked about this before. Now I have a backup plan if streaming ever crashes and fails for me. I just go get a local dispo job. And I'll be like, hey, I know about some of this stuff. There we go. It's legal in New York, you know. Also, this makes me wonder. So, we got the first page of the Akwindu Chapa recipe, right? On this little mini island. And then the other one was just over here. So, the third one has to be nearby. Has to be kind of close. Sounding like a Minecraft villager up in here. I'm gonna find it. I'm going to find it. No. Where could it be? Believe it or not, I'm not home. Wait, I've never examined this. Find my twin by rolling waves. Return for treasure from the ocean's grave? My doggy, you just gave me a riddle. Ocean's grave. That'd be like in a cave? Or in the inlet? Well, we're on a scavenger hunt now. A little crossfaded, so sorry for dumping on y'all. Yeah, yo, you didn't do anything to cross the line. You're fine. You're A-okay. Also, hope you're enjoying the weekend, though. That's great. Hope that you're having fun. I get it. I mean, I won't lie. After the stream, I had a really good day. I'm probably gonna celebrate by popping in an Eddie and chilling out with Morgan and playing video games for a little bit. You know, it'll be good. I'm just reading this in my head, Lulu, just to let you know. Sorry. It's funny. Can't find the other half of that. Good luck. Yeah, all right. All right. I'm not the only one who's slow on figuring these out. Great. Didn't realize it was so long. Oh, good. Whenever I get like a big novel written to me, first off, very flattered. Huge fan of your work, chat. Love book number 4 in the series that a lot of you have written. I just read it in my head because I'm a little bit faster reading in my head than I am out loud. It's because I'm so, as you all know from my rants, I'm so level-headed and measured in my speech. So that's why. Is this it? This looks like a grave for the ocean a little bit. I could see an ocean dying over here. What's that? Rolling waves. Haven't played too much of this yet just because my left joystick's broken. Oh no, that's the worst. Gotta send the Joy-Con in to Nintendo to fix. Are they still doing, by the way, are they still doing the free repairs of the Joy-Cons? Or has Nintendo stopped doing that? Because that was a really good benefit of the Switch for a while. Like, it sucks that they knew that the Joy-Cons would eventually become defective and wear out. But it was kind of great that they were fixing people still. I can always tell when someone in my city forgot to do their paperwork. Wait, forgot to do their paperwork? Sometimes. Oh, you mean like when a dispensary closes down? Yeah, that happens here all the time, too. I have a lot of places that sell before they've been approved. Sometimes I don't realize how long my message is getting until I press enter. Yeah, and that's fine. It's okay. Oh, train paperwork, because I live near train tracks. So, okay, a little bit of context would be, like, really fucking nice. We were in the middle of a... You just started a whole new conversation. No context ever, actually. Yeah, not in this community. It's like every now and then I'm just like, oh, Chat GPT is freaking out. It's so funny. Reminder that the pastel pink Joy-Cons released this month. Wait, do they? I remember seeing those. Yeah, did anyone anyone else see that they announced the second Mario movie? Should be coming out in 2026. But that's kind of exciting. I want to send it because they have a disclaimer that they can't guarantee protection of skin. Oh, and you have the skin. I got it. See, I keep mine bare. So, oh man, I'm sorry. That does suck. We all got the funny brain and bounce between topics like a game of ping pong. Well, I'm fine with bouncing between topics. I just need to know what the hell you guys are talking about. Otherwise, I'm just like, what? I'm just catching random bits of conversation on the subway. Really bad about sending 3 disjointed messages? Well, you have plenty of time to learn. And now that I know what you're talking about, now I actually, yeah, okay. I know I am on the same page, so we're good. It was a very brief delay. You're fine. I'm a sucker for pastel, the purple green ones and the pink yellow ones too. But I already have 2 pairs of Joy-Con. Yeah, I have the replacement ones when our first pair started going. I was so lazy I didn't send them in. I just bought the purple green ones. They're cool. Pink and yellow Joy-Cons? Well, they're doing like, they're doing the pastel ones. Actually, haven't seen anything on the second Mario movie. I'm excited because I think Miyamoto himself like wrote the message, right? Like on the official Nintendo Twitter. My roommate has a regular Switch. He never uses those, so he wants me to switch my account games over to his Switch. We just both are Audi HD. Yeah, it happens. It sounds like a monumental thing to do. It's not really gonna like take that long at all, but it's just like your brain tricks you into being like, I have executive dysfunction now. My cousin is in a movie that's being viewed in Texas right now. Nice, that's so dope. I found out recently. 2 friends of mine who I met through streaming have like relatives who are in Hollywood. So one of them, her spouse's dad is an actor who got to act in a couple scenes with like Cillian Murphy for Oppenheimer, which is crazy because that just won an Oscar. And they showed the clip of her father-in-law at the Oscars, which is just insane, right? So that's huge. But also insane, I found out recently, another one of my friends who I've known for years, her uncle is Tony Shalhoub, the guy from Monk and like a million other things. Her uncle, her actual uncle, her mom's brother is Tony, her mom's sister married Tony Shalhoub, or her mom's brother is Tony Shalhoub. I couldn't figure it out. Yeah, huh? Yeah, that's literally what I told Morgan. I was like, wait, Morgan, you have no idea. Fucking, this isn't a meme. This isn't a, like, her uncle is Tony Shalhoub. What the crazy, dude. Absolutely nuts. She was like, we grew up, like, huddling around the TV to watch Monk when it aired together. I have the classic neon red/blue and the neon pink/green, but I switched them around. So use the pink and red together and the blue and green. Oh, yeah, that's my favorite part about the Switch is mixing and matching a lot of the Joy-Cons. I miss Monk. Monk was a cute show. It was a little bit an exaggerated portrayal of OCD in some ways. But I know from a lot of people who have OCD that they did enjoy that OCD was being mentioned and represented in any, like, at all because of that show. But I can also see, like, where in retrospect some people were like, yeah, it wasn't the, like, best #1 portrayal of OCD out there. Wait, is that the Ocean's Grave? There is, like, a bunch of stuff up on that thing. I'm gonna go up there. So I never watched Psych. I was never a Psych fan. I gave it a go for a couple episodes, but I never really watched it too much. So sorry to Psych fans. I'm sure it's pleasant. It looks funny, but I just never got into it. But Monk was my jam for a while. I like that. Wasn't like, oh god, now I'm getting it mixed up in my head. Tony Shalhoub's brother in that show was John Turturro, right? I think it was John Turturro in Monk. They were the brothers Monk. I can't remember though. Or was it frickin', I don't remember. I think it was. My mom watched a lot of shows like Psych and Monk, so those were my childhood. Hell yeah. It's good, but only if you accept that it's unintentionally cringy. Yeah, so that's the part that I couldn't get by, is that, like, I thought it was a show that was very self-aware. Psych was, like, very self-aware of the camp that it was. And it was like, that's kind of fun. And it did seem like it was in some moments, but not all moments. Like, it wasn't self-aware enough, if that makes sense. So it's like you said, it was like a little bit unintentionally cringy at times, to the point where it's like I kind of can't watch this. Like, it's not my jam. It gives me the like, you know, the meh. But it overall, like, it seemed, you know, pretty inoffensive, pretty chill. I know a lot of people who love it, so I'm not gonna rag on it. This was, I think a treasure chest was up here originally. Crap, I thought that there was going to be the symbol. Damn it. My cringe tolerance is built high so I can withstand a lot. Yeah, I mean, my cringe, I think here's my other thing too. I bet if I gave it a shot now, I might like it more than I did when I was younger. Because when I was in my 20s especially, I took everything way too fucking seriously, right? Whereas like now, I've experienced so much psychic damage from the internet that, like, my cringe tolerance is much higher. And B, I appreciate camp a lot more than I did when I was a kid. I used to be like, oh, this is so silly. This is stupid. Fuck this. You know, why didn't they do this? Why is this so cheesy? You know? Which was, like, not a fun way to be. I had a lot of anger issues when I was younger. But, like, now I just have fun. I just have fun with shit. You know? Things are fun. Things that are meant to be fun are fun. Well, that Geyser had a lot to say about this conversation. Definitely prefer more when media is self-aware that it's bad, like Sharknado and... Yeah, I love bad media that's intentionally campy because it's so self-aware. That is some of my favorite shit in the world. Like right now, Morgan is making me watch one of her favorite cringe shows, The Vampire Diaries, and she's watched it. She watched it a couple years ago, and I would like walk into the room and I'd sit down, and she'd like catch me up on the episodes, and I wouldn't really watch it. I'd be like on my Kindle or my phone or whatever, and not care. Play with my like Nintendo Switch, like while she watched it, and I'd be like, yeah, this show's silly and stupid, and I don't like it. And as I've been rewatching the earlier seasons, I'm like, wait, this show fucking sucks, but it sucks in a way because it sucks because it's self-aware. It knows it sucks. There's like Twilight jokes in it. Like, it's very self-aware of, like, especially the early stuff. The problem is by the later seasons, the writing's just horrendous, and it's not nearly as fun because it's not self-aware, just like ridiculous, like, oh, let's add, like, shock value shit into this dumb show. And it became, like, less and less fun as time went on. So, the beginning couple seasons, though, are kind of funny. Because they're just really dumb. On purpose. So I dig that. But that's kind of, like, where my opinion of cringe is. It's like, if it knows it's stupid, I will give it a chance. If it doesn't know it's stupid, I feel like I'm wasting my time. Also, I think that's a chest out there. I think. Oh, it doesn't zoom in nearly enough. Can I get over there? Oh, I wonder if jumping from the lighthouse will let me get that far. I don't know how to climb this one. Watched Vampire Diaries for the first time a couple years ago. I agree that the first couple seasons are so fun, but then after that it got, mind-baffling. It's just, they add too many things. I was, like, making a joke with Morgan. I was like, it's really weird, because we're watching the beginning seasons, and I had enough of it spoiled because she watched it. But it's like, it's really weird when you think about how this show starts off with, like, only this many characters, and by the end of the show, like, everybody is a vampire, and it's, like, taking itself way too fucking seriously, and there's, like, a cast of, like, 40 people that you have to keep track of. Just not my thing when it gets that convoluted. Virots, take care. Thanks so much for vibing. Thank you very much for saying hello. My doggy? How do I get up there? Oh, you know what? I bet I take the geyser. I bet the geyser will help me here. That might be the move. Also, I haven't even sold any of these fish. I've just been catching. I've just been on my grind, you know? I'm on my grind set. I'm moving differently on the timeline. It's just W after W. You know how it is. Almost got my bow and arrow out to just shoot a fish to assert dominance, apparently. So what the fuck? What do I do, man? Oh, no. Gimme fish. Gimme fish. Also, heads up, since I started a little bit late, I've been kind of tired this weekend and had a lot of big wins. Probably not gonna be the longest stream tonight, so I might wind down here semi-soon-ish, if that makes sense. But I just wanted to vibe on a selfish Sunday. Also, again, if I haven't made this perfectly clear, yeah, good timing for 1:30 time check. Thank you for that, by the way, Brookie. Thank you for all the support tonight. Unreal. 25 out of 25 daily subs right off the bat. Never going to be able to say thank you to this community nearly enough. Thank you for all that you do. Believing in the goals that I have and the dreams that I have. I feel like I got to go from that angle all the way over there. Like, will this push me up high enough? We'll find out. I don't think it will. Oh, did I pop my chute too soon? I hate when I pop my chute. Very common for people my age. It's okay, they have meds for that. And I'm boiled alive. Okay, so that's like the apex of the jump. I'm not making that, though. Oh, but it is. That is makeable. That is makeable, dude. That's makeable. I just gotta be the gamer of all time, I think. That feels like it's makeable. Slide up on the edge there. So stay in the beam. Oh! This might be it. Oh! Okay. 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 What about it, chat? What about it? I'm a gamer. What can I say? I'm a gamer. What could I possibly say except I'm a gamer? Come on. Perfect amount of pop shoot, yeah. That was one for the history books. That was good. It was huge. All right. Gamer moment. Exactly. Gamer streaming live from Oklahoma. She's a gamer, Your Honor. But, oh, I forgot to say. I forgot to share this news. Speaking of the voice acting role that I got. I thought of this because I did, like, a fake girl voice there for a little bit. So the main character that I'm playing will not only be played by me, but it will be played by someone else because, again, it is the player character. They are the player character. So we got different gender expression, which is kind of nice. But I did get an email back from the studio I'll be working with. And it's all official. It's all set up to go. And I got a lot of info, which I can't share yet, about, like, how it's going to be announced. And I'm just so excited. Very freaking excited. It's going to be awesome. Super cool. So whenever that goes live, I hope that we get lots of hype from the community around this. Because, again, this is not the world's biggest project. But how cool would it be if they were like, we took a shot on you as the main character for this game. And we just blow it up. It gets huge because of our community's, like, our community getting amped up for it. That'd be really cool. Yeah, it's big to us, exactly. It's big to me, yeah. First main protagonist role ever in my voice acting career. I think it'd be cool. And it would make it way more likely that I work with the studio again in the future. You bet we're going to yell from the rooftops once we see it? Ah, I hope so. Because here's my thing, is like, I appreciate that y'all are supporting me, but the thing that I want the most of is, I want this project to be really successful. I want this studio to be like, oh crap, there's like a lot of appreciation for this. This is like something that like has some hype behind it. I always like that, no matter how big or small the things that I get to be a part of. Whether, it's me playing in a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament or it's me voicing a bit character in a game or something. Like, I always want to bring a little bit of love and hype to the things that I've chosen to engage with because, believe it or not, I have very strong opinions about things. And part of having strong opinions about things means that when I do very intentionally decide to work with something, it's because I think it's cool and I want it to do well. Once you're able to share more, I can't wait to learn about the rest of the team and cast behind it. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm excited because I don't even know the full cast of it yet. I'm in the dark on that too. So we're all going to find out some of this stuff together, which will be really neat. Oops. Yeah, I'll hold on to it, whatever. Just came in to hear that. That's so exciting. Huge congrats. Thank you, Marlena. I appreciate that. Hope that you're having a good end of your weekend, beginning of your week. Thank you so much for joining. I do want to warn you, by the way, though, for anyone coming in here, probably not going to be streaming too much later. Might just dump this stuff in town, sell it, wind down with a little bit of, chat chill like we do, and peace on out of here. Because it is getting kind of late for me. And also on top of it, I've been streaming a lot. I've been juggling so many things lately. I've been streaming, I've been doing voice acting, I've been doing other behind-the-scenes stuff. This is my year. This is our year. It's going to be good. It's going to be great. Oh, yeah, I got to check in with Einar as well, because I did level up my fishing like I wanted to. Not quite to the level I want it to be at. Uh-oh, there's a display error where it's not showing me my fishing level. It's still showing my mining level. Yeah, over halfway to level 9 also. That's sick. Oh my god, I'm getting some weird hitching going on here as the level loads in. Sorry about that, everybody. Unfortunate that 2 will not turn into 3 this time. Yeah, that was, man. Last night's stream when I was like, oh, I didn't stream that late. It's only 1:30. And then I think it was you, Brookie, who were like, oh, I just realized in half an hour you're going to have your clock changed to 3. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe it. I forgot.
He only likes her because she's old. She's so
Alexis, thank you very much for the 31 months and using your Prime. I know that you only get one of those a month. Thank you for using that here. That's super kind of you. Super generous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jeff Bezos bucks coming on in. I hope that you're well. Just as a warning, I just told chat this a second ago, but I'm probably going to be winding down here momentarily. Thank you so much, though, for the continued support. Boink, boink, boink. Selling all this crap. Wait, I have unopened oysters? Since when? Thought I opened them all. Guess not. Okay. There we go. Gotta go back to my plot. My plot. Even though I said that to you, I stayed up till 1:30 my time and ended up going to bed at 3. Oh no. Did you just want to see the time change, or were you just lost track of time? Either one is totally valid and completely understandable. Dude, okay, fishing blows for money. I mean, to be fair, I was only fishing from fishing spots instead of just casting over and over again, like I could have done to speed up the process. But what? I just spent 2 hours fishing to make 3,000 bucks. That was it? That blows, dude. That's not good. Okay. Well, I'm going back to my housing plot at least. Dude, if you mine iron and gemstones, you get way faster cash. It wasn't like I was fishing up a lot of treasure chests or anything either. Dear Bree, have you ever wondered how to find the most magnificent fish in the depth? If not, there is no need to stop by my shack. If so, I will teach you a recipe for something that allows you to track fishing nodes. Thank you, Einar. My friend. My friend. What was it I needed to make? New one of these. It's mine broke. Oh, auto equips. That's sick. And then... oh yeah, that's it. Do I have bobbers? Can I even make bobbers yet? I think I can. I just haven't bought the recipe. Ended up going to bed a few minutes before the time change. I just lost track of time. I usually stay up to 2 at the latest lately, but usually 12:31. Not this time. Curse clock and time. Yeah. Curse it. Curse it. Okay, so I can't make that yet. All right. Well, that's all right. I have like a bunch of worms and stuff I can grab over here, I think. Dude, what? So many worms? 100 worms. Many worms. That's good. Move stuff up into my inventory. Oh, I probably could have sold my pearls since I have green pearls to give as gifts to people. That's alright. That's okay. I'll put them in my shipping bin. Hello? Boink. Thank you. Those are 290. Yeah, those are only 105. Alright, add another thing. So confused at midnight last night. I have 2 analog clocks, but the TV, computer, phone moved forward. I went to get a drink from the fridge and an hour passes. Man, you walked real slow to your fridge. Wild. Yeah, no, I was confused as well, as is evidenced by the fact that my chat had to tell me that was happening. And I went, oh my god, you guys are right. What the hell did I do to myself? Sabotage myself immediately. My little home, by the way. Some shrubbery in here. Cute! Actually, my little wish tree is adorable. Got the choppa planner. You guys want to see where I put the dragons that I wasted like 5 streams straight trying to get? Look at this. Got big Magi dragon, small Magi dragon. Sitting side by side here. Being cuties. Little friends. Actually, wait. An idea. Can I do this? Oh, I can. Look at them. They're pals. There it is. Look at that. They're little fledge. Can I move them closer, though? I feel like they're 5 feet apart. There we go. Oh, that's cute, actually. They're intently... Wait, now I gotta move the choppa so the choppa can hang out and talk to them. Wait, what the heck? Why is my choppa not fitting here anymore? Chopper was fine over there. Is it just on the... Only on the ends? Oh, wait. And the middle. For some reason. Oh, okay. Here we go. There we go. They're having a little chat. They have an important business meeting that they're all part of. Cuties! Do people get paid for that vanishing / gained hour? Well, seeing as it happens at 2 a.m., and the only place that we have daylight savings like that is in certain parts of the world, most people are not awake at that time, but I guess like overnight jobs like security guards and shit. Yeah, actually, that's a great question. I'm sure that because I live in corporate America, it would be oh, yeah, your shift is until, 6 a.m., but we lost an hour, so yeah, you have a shortened paycheck because it's number of hours actually worked versus what the clock says. If I was someone who worked in payroll or HR or whatever, that's probably how I would save the company money because my evil boss told me that's what we had to do. So that's my guess as to how that works. If that makes any sense. All right, I'm gonna run into town quick. I want to see Einar, and I also want to find out how much I need to save up to actually add an expansion to my house again. Because I was thinking about it, and I think it would be kind of sick if I had a huge room in my house that was just an aquarium and like, special bugs and like terrarium aquarium thing where it was just the gold star bugs and fish. It'd be cool. Some people do get paid, some people get shorted. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. If they ask. Probably not if they ask, because most companies are going to try to save as much money as possible. I don't think I've ever asked the boss, hey, will you pay me for like this thing? And they've been like, yes, we will make sure that you get what's owed to you or extra money or whatever. But I'm sure that companies have certain policies about it that are written into the bylaws and crap like that, because that's corporate America for you. Everything has a rule. Everything has a way to take advantage of the common worker a lot of the times, unfortunately. And very much unfortunately, like unless you're like an independent company, I think most big companies probably operate from a, oh no, it's just hours worked rendered. If I remember from my third shift days, I believe it's the hours you work. Yeah, started daylight savings, you work an extra hour, but you do get paid for it. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's good at least. Oh, shit. I just clicked through Einar's dialogue. If you desire to seek out new locations for fishing, perhaps I have something that can assist in your venture. Okay. Maybe you give me... Ooh, exquisite rod is the next thing. Tuning fork. Okay. So next level, though, I get my exquisite rod.
I must be
I love a good rod.
I have many gills.
All right. Last thing I was going to do was look up... Yeah, I think looking up... How much it's going to cost me for this next housing expansion. I literally... There's the ADHD I was talking about earlier in action. Straight up forgot what it was that I was doing over here. This is not the building I need to go in either. What is wrong with my brain? Why is it made of potato salad? What is happening right now? All I need to do is like look up the price of something. And here we go. Awesome. Here's Kenyatta. Crafting license. Okay, do need more of those, I think. $11,000. Okay, that's not that bad. That's less than 3K away for me. And add some hallway sections, I guess. I just want a giant room. I just want a bunch of giant rooms. Potato salad. Potato salad does sound really good right now. All right, Chatterino. I'm going to call it here, I think. I had a lot of fun running around in Palia again. This game's awesome. I'm glad that we have the new easy access to Bahari. Just kind of cool that they added that. We got some plans as far as home renovations to add an aquarium. I think that will be very cool. What else happened tonight? Talked about setting up a community Minecraft server at some point. That would be kind of neat. In the meantime, I might just end up playing some solo Minecraft on stream someday soon. I think that sounds kind of good. Save 60k for dragons? Yeah, that's true. Anything is possible. I don't have any potato salad. Wait, you've never had potato salad, Alexis? That's fair. It's not for everybody. But I hope you enjoy it if you ever get a chance to try it. Alicia, take care. Thanks so much for being here. Let's see. I ranted about TikTok psychology, armchair psychologists who don't know how the world actually works. Got my fishing level up to level 8. Not too bad of a stream. Good little chill, selfish Sunday. Got all these freaking subs. Unreal. Had a lot of fun raids. Very nice people dropping by. I love potatoes. Definitely worth giving it a try then. I recommend. It's like a picnic food staple. All right. Chat, I'm not going to raid because I'm really tired, honestly. But if you want a cool place to go vibe, if you want a soft raid over to someone, check them out. Speaking of Minecraft, my friend Pamela Horton, is playing Minecraft right now. So if you want to go over to Pamela Horton 13 is the name of her channel. Go check her out. She's great. If you want more cozy vibes to end the weekend with. Thank you to everyone who shared a part of your weekend with me or the start of your week. Wonderful having you here. Thank you, both Jenna and Brookie, for shouting out Pam. She's lovely. Last minute good news. My elementary school BFF came to my market. We hugged and walked around for a while. And they tried a couple corsets I made and might commission one. That's dope. Halloween. That's awesome good news. Love that for you. Very good stuff. Thanks so much for sharing that last bit of good news here at the end of the stream. Thank you to everyone who listened to my rant about everything. I rant about everything. That's just how these streams have been since the dawn of time. Thank you to those of you who vibed and enjoyed parallel play with Palia with me. Thanks to those of you who have been rooting me on with the voice acting stuff. Thanks to those of you who have been giving your input about sub goals and dono goals and supporting those things as well. Like, thank you so much. The amount of support this past month has been amazing. It's been really cool. It's been wonderful seeing view count getting back up there. One of these days I'll have an early enough stream that people can actually stick around for longer. I always notice people get sleepy. People get real sleepy after 1 a.m., which is totally understandable. I get sleepy after 1 a.m. as well. So hopefully some early streams here on the horizon. But thank you all for chilling. We both summoned the power of Nightbot together. Yeah, it was like a little summoning circle, just the two of you, though. It was light as a feather, stiff as a board. Just thinking about how happy I was that they came to see me. That's great. I love that. Oops, all rants. Yeah. We enjoy our YAP sessions. I mean, it's like a bulk of the content here. I think that most people who stop by because they're really interested in the game normally end up leaving, which is why I've always been a little bit slower to grow this community than a lot of other ones out there. But I'm glad that those of you who do stick around just enjoy a good YAP session, because that's all I really have to offer, to be honest. EP chat, yeah, very EP chat. Just waking up, Nocturnal. Hey, I grew up with insomnia, so I understand that schedule. I also used to work a factory job that was the graveyard shift, where I had to wake up at really fucking weird hours, so I get it. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out. Go check out Pam, like I said, if you want some chill vibes, but all of you are great. You're wonderful. Thank you so much. Thanks for the follows, bits, subs, resubs, gifted subs, donations, anything that came through here tonight. Like, thank you so much for supporting what I do, keeping my lights on, keeping my internet on, keeping a roof over my head, especially in these cold winter months. I don't want to be out on the street in this. That would suck. Thank you. Like, truly, thank you very, very much for chilling, being a part of this. No matter what you did, chatted, lurked, whatever, you spent your time here, spent your energy here, gave me your support. That means so very much. Like, truly. I love you. You're great. I hope that this was a fun stream. More throughout the week. I'm going to be picking up this streaming schedule again. I have a little bit of a rest with voice acting stuff. Not nearly as much, as many auditions as I had the past week, where I was auditioning every day, like 5 times a day. So this upcoming week here should be a lot more chill, a lot more content based. But thank you for bearing with the weird schedule and also celebrating all the victories I've had because of said voice acting auditions. It's been dope as hell. Anyway, I'm going to get going. I hope that you all have an absolutely wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it may be for you. All of you are fantastic, like truly the best community in the whole world. Love you guys. Finger hearts as usual. Really hope you had fun. I really, really hope that you enjoyed tonight's talks. Thanks again for allowing me to shift sort of the energy of the community. Like I was trying to talk about earlier, like going from being sort of conditioned by Disney and the people that I was around and the era of the internet that I started making content in, where it was like a little bit more family friendly, not even family friendly, just like a little bit more sterile, a little bit like, let's not talk about things that make us uncomfortable. Leading into how we are now here, where I don't have to be afraid of baby gloving you guys, where I can be really straightforward and upfront and set very clear boundaries and talk about things that are more serious conversations. Those of you who maturely respond when I point out, like, hey, let's, maybe not do X, Y, or Z in the chat and have good faith about those conversations, knowing I'm not trying to come down hard on you, more of like, hey, let's stay away from that certain topic or that phrase or whatever that might, hurt people's feelings, might be something that's like insensitive. Like, all of you are so great at that. Like, thank you for not getting defensive. Thank you for being like normal human beings that I can just hang out with and chat with and game alongside and everything. Like, it's cool. It's really dope. This community kicks ass for that reason. There's very few places on the internet that are like this. So thank you for making it just easy to be a part of. But anyway, another rant aside, I have to rant about how awesome you all are. Thank you so much again. This is huge. We're so close again. Less than 40 subs to get back to 400 again is wild. Thank you. All of you are beautiful. Anyway, love you guys. Like I said, finger hearts as usual. I'm getting all screwed up where I am in the night. So I'm going to say goodbye before I embarrass myself more and ramble longer. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the start of your week. You're all incredible. You're all kicking ass, and I'm so proud of you for making it through everything. Take care, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye.